All right. This is episode 48 of Pokerole. And we have a new song because the situation has changed. We were in the middle of a fight, and the new events have just transpired, so a new song is now playing. But yes, welcome everyone, and players, and DM.
Glad to be here. Not that all the characters are glad to be in this situation.
As the HUD clearly indicates.
Yes. Those of you will notice that Beerus was nice enough to put timer in the HUD. For those who are just coming in on this session...
what are you doing? Watch the previous sessions.
You would need a lot of previous session context to understand who Tiber is and why this is concerning. Insert Eragon concerned noises.
There's that.
Those are not the concerned noises I was thinking, but they're good enough. What happened last session is the team took a brief reprieve in a storage room. And when they left, they continued to travel down. And they found a large staircase leading down even deeper into the Alcazar, even though they've already gone down how many floors / flights of stairs?
2 or 3.
Like 3 or 4?
Something like that.
They start to go down, and then the stairs turn into a ramp, causing a mildly comedic jumble of Pokemon at the bottom. And I think Riley was one of the only ones who was clear of that. Brooke got squished. But they were accosted by some Salandits at the bottom. And they were led through this huge door through which flowed a pink mist of sorts that clung close to the floor. And kind of messed with most of the party's heads, just a little bit. And they got led to Salazzle, wherein they tried to briefly entertain the idea of playing nice with diplomacy, is the best way I can put it. Rourke had this very epic set of lines right when everything broke down. But I would highly recommend watching last session. Well, I highly recommend watching pretty much every session, but that's besides the point. Battle ensued with Salazzle and 2 of her stronger guards, those that many of the audience will have become acquainted with as Salandit Berserkers. And, well, Team Cheer won that round, but not before Riley was downed and handed over control to Tiber, who promptly and brutally crushed the remaining Berserkers. And Team Cheer thought it was all over, right until Salazzle clambered over the shattered remains of her throne and commanded her beast, a previously hidden massive Tyrantrum, to attack.
She's throwing a Tyrantrum.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Oh god.
Also, there
I'm
is
leaving.
new art.
Goodbye.
There is new art. I should probably remind that Key had made right at the end.
Sure. Oh, that's true. Okay. Sorry, my studio phone fell off my wall again.
Also, holy sugar, that is a chunky Tyrantrum.
It's just how they be. So, fun fact, just because musical information, Frogger's Adventures, The Rescue, is what this song is from, of all things. It's actually a soundtrack composed by a guy who worked on some of the music for Mario Party. Believe it or not.
Nice.
So, kind of a weird little trivia. Cool music can come from the weirdest places. I like to find cool music in weird places. It's always fun to do that. But yes, I will go ahead and pull that out.
Alright, we still have Doodly Rise.
Beautiful.
Thanks for the reminder, because I did forget. The fan content. Here we go.
I do appreciate this meme.
Ah, yes, the Brook notepad.
Yeah. Listen here, you little shits.
That's not far from the truth.
I'll have you know I have over 300 confirmed kills. The enemy in the chat you appreciate a lot.
Lord Pinata.
Why is this a meme?
Blame the
I would
audience.
blame barriers.
Blame Beers.
Specifically.
Yeah, blame
Yeah.
Beers. God damn it, Beers.
I mean, we've put Beerus through a lot. We did kill his favorite lamp.
It's the only lamp. Oh, and then we'll do it again.
Never laughs his favorite lamb.
I didn't mean to kill it.
I didn't mean to do it.
Is that an accurate size for a T-Rex?
I think make it bigger. You gotta say it was big.
I'm not sure how big this Pokemon is.
We don't need to make that bigger. Let's just say it's not to scale.
I'm
Because any
researching.
bigger, and I think the model may break.
How big do you okay, wait, hold on. I just looked it up. How big, without looking it up, how big do you think Tyrantrum is?
16 feet.
3 feet.
Are we going by main game Pokedex rules?
Playing game Pokedex
which are
rules.
Absolute. Okay, then probably 9'5".
It's 8'2".
Sure.
Shorty.
Freaking short chonker. It's like a Dodogama.
Still taller than a Charizard, though.
Yeah.
It's almost 600 pounds and 8'2".
That's it, apparently. I don't subscribe to the 8'2". It's a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah, so this thing is probably closer to double that.
Actually, let me think about this.
The fact that it could even squeeze through the hulls of the Alcazar, you know, for that split second, you all are able to register the massive size of this thing and that, oh yeah, this is the thing that's been running around. Huh. How is it able to squeeze in those spaces?
Hold on, it's a boss, it's a big powerful boss, so I should make it do this.
Agile move.
There we go.
Right, well, Rolf's face is gone.
I was hoping it had a roar. It does not have a... Oh, it does have a roar.
It does.
There it is.
Status attack.
Ah, okay. Like every big RPG boss, you know, big monstrous boss needs to do a intimidating roar before you fight it. That's a rule.
It does a roar, and that's when the screen freezes and does the wavy effect, and it like zooms into the battle.
Yeah.
Oh, like Golden Sun.
PMD has that too, actually. With the later 3D entries.
Alright. So, everybody needs to roll initiative again.
Okay. Also, I really hope the model doesn't break things. Because remember, I'm forced to use the new models, which we maybe have broken the table before, but I don't know if it actually broke the table. I guess we'll see.
I'll let everyone else roll a card, but what do? My stats are all fucked.
Roll, but account for your normal stats.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry. No more initiative. Okay.
Get it off strong with good rolls for me here. Okay, so mine
Everyone's
is
got enforced.
not everyone.
And then there's you.
I guess it's that.
There you go, 6. Beautiful.
And
Thanks.
the T-Rex is gonna roll like a 17.
On a d6 somehow.
I'm kind of curious what Salazzle's health situation is like. She got fainted, but
Isn't she unconscious? How did she do that? I don't even know.
Looks like she's back to 8 though. It's her second health bar.
she had.
That's
She may have
so,
had.
You
She
know
had
how
her.
Stu was being fed previously by, you know...
Oh, does she have a revival seed?
I was gonna say a reviver seed wouldn't heal you to full, but it would
Yeah,
keep you up.
keep
It would
reviver
restore you.
seed.
It would. She
Where do
absolutely
you
had a
think
reviver
they were
seed.
getting all the fruit? It's
She
just
just has-
conveniently stashed behind her
Yeah.
throne in like a wicker basket.
She just chomped a bunch of ordinary.
Damn it!
Closer to citrus berries.
Yeah.
That explained the
funny.
healing, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, none of you all are that lucky. Also, I gave Riley/Tiber health.
Oh, that's you have a health
Yes, I
set
should.
now.
6/6.
Not
Not
my
666?
stats not
Okay.
being possessed is not all it's cracked up to be.
Understatement of the year.
Yeah, but you're still going first as it stands. I still need to roll for the bad guys.
Okay, well, I'm probably not gonna be going first in a hot second here. L4.
See, and it's survival and alert, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it Dex alert?
It's Dex survival alert.
Well, pretty sure the Tyrantrum is gonna go last. At the very least, it's going after Tucker.
Well, that's pretty damn slow then.
Yes, it is.
Granted, it's not exactly built to be fast. It's built to hurt things.
5. Okay. Alright then. Tiber, Brooke, Ralph, Salazzle, Tucker, and then the Tyrantrum.
Wow, line starts here.
The line starts
Okay, I
here,
have a
and
quick question.
yes.
Of the
That's
Ballista Fancy moves, how many of them can I use?
Without potentially killing yourself in the process, maybe 2.
Which two are they?
Well, I was about to ask you a question.
Okay.
So, I believe we discussed previously that one glimpse where Tiber was being all palsy with Deadeye, where he showed off the one move. That being something that Riley was capable of remembering. So, Riley would be aware of how destructive that move is. So, would you want to roll Will for me to determine if you can warn your friends what's going to happen?
Oh god, okay.
So,
How am I even gonna warn them if this... You guys are fucked! I'm so sorry!
Oh, shoot.
Well,
Oh god.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, good thing it's going to take a
Well,
turn for you to charge up, so you'll get another chance.
Okay, thanks.
here, so you having
Tiber
problems?
is-
Here, so you need to look at this sheet. Here you go. Take a look. Here seems to have trouble statting you for some reason.
I think the question marks is fitting for everything but health and will, to be honest.
Zoom in more. Okay, Mr. Blind Person. I can see it fine.
Be nice. He's a moth.
Anyway, describe what's happening. Car, while they're doing that.
Tiber, or more specifically, Tiber and Riley's body, sees this new opponent and just starts cackling madly as he throws out his arms. Finally! Something worthwhile! And he's going to start with a quick attack on the Tyrantrum.
Seriously,
Riley
that's the best
would
thing
like to roll
to
that. He wants to get in range now.
Okay. Right. What are my stats? Am I just rolling as normal and no buffs this time? Can you like just send me a cheat sheet so I don't have to keep asking?
No, because then I have to stat Tiber.
Oh. Okay, fine. Tell me what to do.
Let's give you
My base
14
is-
accuracy to start.
Okay. I'm gonna do it in 2 sets of 7 because, well, yeah, that's a lot of dice.
So,
Remember
so
that
Tiber
one-
gets
one, please.
two attacks a turn then?
Well, he gets a number. I think it's up to him.
Oh.
Oh, I did not crit.
As long as that
Wow,
number is 0,
God
apparently.
damn it, Tiber.
Still for it.
Wow.
Wait, tripped up.
Yeah, it already accounts for the negated ones. That's 4 successes.
Yep.
What is the Tyrantram's insight? It does not
Really, this,
care. It does not care at all. It thinks you are puny morsel.
I'm not that big.
It's not going to dodge. It's in fact starting to open up to try and, like, completely consume you.
Okay, well, I can't really recommend that. Even if he pulls it off, I'm pretty
No,
sure
it's not recommendable at all.
What move is this? What move did Tiber use?
Quick attack.
Quick attack.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm a bit
He's
worried
getting in
because
range. He wants to be absolutely in range while he gears up for the big thing.
I see.
Y'all forgetting my track record of getting eaten in this campaign. I'm kind of with a bad track record here. I'm a little scared.
Since he's aiming for the face, he's now up in the air, which means half of his preparation is done.
Oh no.
Must shot.
Okay, what do I roll for damage and not get eaten by a T-Rex?
10.
10 damage? Holy fuck.
Yes.
This is quick attack.
Yeah, I know.
What, 2?
It's strength plus 2, right?
Yeah.
So at bare minimum, Tiber would be at 10 range.
That's a 4.
No, that's a 5. That's a
5.
5.
Yeah.
5.
So Tiber Riley flickers into the air, leaving a streak of red aura in his wake, cracks stones where he's once standing, and he lands a fist square on the Tyrantram's snout, and it doesn't budge. There is this resounding boom, but the Tyrantrum just snorts hot air through its nostrils and glares at Riley.
Okay.
It is
So-
now Rook's turn.
It at least has 4 defense.
That was a plank, yes.
It was either 1 damage or a plank.
I consider plank 1 damage, but yeah, 1 damage. Rock Dragon.
Brick is
That,
going
forgot about that.
to suggest. Let's see. What do we have?
Well, it's Rock Dragon, so water is neutral in that situation.
Is it neutral?
Yeah, because Dragon resists water and Rock is weak to water, so it's neutral. I recently figured out, thanks to the recent Sunday streams, finally figured out the dragons are resistant to all the base 3 elements: grass, water, and fire.
Huh.
Yeah.
Brooke is gonna say, if you have an oranberry, eat it and run.
Electric on the side, yes.
Minor reminder for everybody. Lizard is currently super poisoned and laying on the ground nearby.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Didn't we give him a...
Didn't Ralph Petroberry him before we ended?
I believe
Uh,
some, but yeah.
He still has
Nobody
it.
got the chance.
Oh.
Yeah. That was a plan, but he hasn't managed to do that yet.
Brooke will probably pick up Lizard on the way then.
Does Brooke have a petrol?
And he,
Okay.
I don't-
So
I
is
don't
Brooke
have a
eating an
Petroberry.
oranberry?
yes, he is eating his oranberry and running away.
Nice guys.
Hey, we're down to like half health. Ralph has 1 health. I think we need to get out of here.
So what did Brooke say again? He said just to delete to get going.
To eat, if you have an oranberry, eat it and run. And Brooke is scooping up poor poisoned lizard.
And hopefully the stairs are back again, otherwise we're stuck.
Hopefully there's somebody outside the room.
Oh no, this is going to be a fight through the whole Alcazars.
Hey, does running require, like a move penalty or something if you do something before it?
I will not require a move penalty since I think movement is generally accounted for in you taking, you know, combat actions and various things. If what you want to do with the rest of your turn is move, I will not penalize you.
Okay.
So yeah,
Now-
Brooke's gonna...
If you all go through like 6 rooms or more in the course of this, I may have to start asking you guys to roll for stamina, but that's bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
And sorry, someone was saying something.
Nope.
I think that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooke's just fleeing.
Bury and flee.
Can't run from this fight.
That makes it Ralph's turn.
Oh, did Brooke
Alright.
also pick up Lizard? Relevant for
Yeah.
Ralph, so okay.
Yeah, Brooke has got...
Alright, so he's going. Alrighty. Alright. Suppose the first thing would be to toss the Petra Berry to Brooke.
Okay, Brooke will catch it.
Roll to
Requiring
catch.
a roll for this.
I know. I was gonna say, like, you guys are running and throwing items. This is gonna be a roll situation.
Maybe
I will
Ralph is
require a roll for this.
I mean, you could relay race, like, get real close and hand it off.
Ralph turns, tosses it to Brooke, and turns back around.
Okay.
Everyone always listens to leader.
Wait, is Ralph standing his ground?
Sounds like it.
Normally everyone does.
I mean, this is fair. You guys have a track record for it.
Jack record of ignoring Brooke.
I mean,
Bad.
I would
Well,
just like
here's
to.
the thing. Brooke has tried before to get you all to follow orders, specifically way back at the Mighty Inna thing, and it ended poorly for you. However, Brooke is doing the smart thing and is trying to command you guys to safety, and Ralph is angry. Riley is possessed. I don't know what Tucker is going to do.
Good question.
Alrighty, there's a possibility in my head. Okay, with the -2 penalty, because given the Oranberry counts as the first action.
Trying to blow himself up.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -2, I'd have 3.
If we also remember from the end of this last session, to Azura, I'm saying this as well as everyone else, Ralph is very angry, yes, right now.
Let's use Snat on Riley.
What are you trying to do? I don't have any
I'm
buffs.
curious.
He's trying to mimic that comic I made a while back.
Oh god. I forgot about that.
What are you trying to do with Snatch exactly? Very curious.
I'm trying to snatch the power boost of that Tyler provides, or maybe snatch Tyler himself temporarily. I don't know.
Interesting. I mean, it's not illogical. It is true that Riley got a boost of some sort, so...
like maybe some of that dark energy or something.
I
don't know.
very strongly don't recommend this course of action.
I mean, it might be a bad idea, but it's something. It does seem like he could snatch that, I suppose, or something involving it.
It's an idea.
I'm gonna get eaten by a T-Rex. If this works, I get eaten by a T-Rex.
But I mean, I'm sure I can release it or something. I mean, I'm gonna
Eaten by a T-Rex.
I'm gonna be knocked out pretty soon, but
Oh, I see. This is your final gambit.
yeah.
Because you are at 1 HP. I see what you're thinking.
Alright, so we're gonna snap.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Alright, 3 minus the 2, if we're counting the Petra Berry as an action.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I can't believe this glorious, powerful monster is taking orders from a slug like you.
Slug.
So, Ralph,
Right.
when you try to snatch the power boost, what you end up grabbing onto is something much larger and faster. It is an ocean of red. The golden lines of probability are completely drowned out in your vision for all of a moment. And you see this looming titan of what you must assume be what Tiber truly looks like. And he sneers down at you.
I return his gaze steadfastly.
Well then, the weakling thinks they can play with me. Too bad. This is my fight. And you are shunted back into your body and sent sprawling in a flash of red. This does not, however, prevent you from snatching 1 hit point from Riley.
You stole my health. I need that.
Holy crap. It's not my intention, but that was interesting development.
Interesting. Very interesting.
The energy burns. It feels corrosive inside you. But it's certainly energizing.
Sort of it didn't hurt you, but it is painful at the same time.
Alright, just enough left to try and squeeze out a metronome.
Now he's gonna blow himself up.
It's
So,
a single
are you
die.
going to specify the metronome? Or are you going to let it go wild?
We're gonna specify physical attack.
Okay.
And
Ah, yes, a reminder. Special defense and physical defense are now different.
What?
Oh shit, I gotta update that.
Wait, what?
So special defense is now based off of your insight stat.
What?
Yes,
Not on your
special
vitality
defense
stat.
is now based off insight.
So...
Meaning your special defense will decrease by 1 because you have 2 insight.
Oh,
Correct. It also
Okay.
means that Riley's special defense is crap.
Now it's really bad. really, really bad.
This also means enemies are beholden to the same problem.
well, I guess that means my stats are even now because I had a boost to special defense.
I'm
Yes.
lucky I have the boost to my special defense as I have 1.
I'm just straight 3s, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Perfectly balanced. It's all
Because
things
of
should be.
this. This stuff.
still standing, and that's not okay.
So let's see, you rolled a single success on your metronome?
Yep. you can get this pansy to follow your orders. I don't know how. But I could have practiced this week. But...
All I'm just getting out of this is Ralph mumbles angrily to himself.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty in character, to be honest. He sounds so cool in his head, but no one can understand a word he's saying. It's like that scene in Kung Fu Panda 2.
I mean, Ralph is almost set up for the trope of comedic relief becoming tragedy. Almost.
What did you roll for, Kai?
I was rolling to determine the element.
Oh man, I kind of hope I get explosion. Because I might
right there.
You will very rarely reach explosion.
Attempt it. We got fly once.
That was amazing.
It's lucky
Cool.
bastard can get whatever he wants.
You got Thunderfang.
Huh.
Oh.
That's not a great pick for a
It's not fantastic.
It does have
No,
flinch
it's
chance. It does have flinch chance, though.
Flinch and paralysis.
Well, yeah.
So
Well,
are
I'm
you
not-
attacking?
I'm not attacking him. I'm still going after her.
Oh, right.
Bite her. Your buzz probably poisonous.
Well, that's actually more effective at her, so fair enough.
All right,
Also,
so
thank you, Drum.
Go ahead and roll the accuracy of Thunderfang, which is Dex Fight Brawl without adding additional penalty because it's part of Metro. Now then.
Oh man, yeah, as he's talking about how it's unacceptable that you're still standing, like the electricity's building in his mouth.
You can't hear anything he says.
Yes.
There's too much crackling electricity.
Just Salazzle looks at him like half wearily as she clambers to stand atop the shattered remains of her throne. And then she just looks at him weird and goes, "What?"
You're making this not epic.
Like,
Just
I'm
Ralph
going
is
to give you a
epic.
free hit here because that's too amusing.
I guess what
Thunderfang is strength +2.
Also, she's also probably confused why Ralph doesn't seem terribly
I am
intimidated
not
by the
running.
tantrum.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's just overall like, what?
like why
Also-
aren't you paying attention to my pet dragon? Like what the hell?
Also, like, I'm sorry if I can't do optimal Yzma voice right now. I'm trying.
It's okay, you're fine.
It's fine.
That was a
Doing
pretty
fine.
good voice. Either way.
God, you're gonna hurt.
That's pretty good
Say
dice.
that before he's rolled the dice.
Those are pretty good dice!
It's all sixes.
A lot of sixes.
That was actually a very goddamn good roll with having dice.
Successes, 7 dice. Holy crap.
Yeah. Holy crap. 2 flinch and 2 paralysis dice. So do flinch first and then paralysis.
Flinch. Flinch is a yes.
Wow.
Paralysis.
Not doing jack.
Paralysis
Shit out of
is
it.
a no, but who cares?
Ah, sad.
Tons of damage and flinch. That is
Very impressive.
I'm just imagining Ralph lunges for her throat and she turns and he just grabs her shoulder with his jaws and topples to the ground with her behind the throne.
it sounds like a zombie attack when you put it that way.
Oh, guys, the zombie. What up there?
Ah! Off me, you cretin!
Which is funny because Raya's the one who's dead.
Wow,
Just
cheers, mate.
Clamps his munchlax jaw down
So let's see.
with
Flinch
all
is-
his might.
Okay, so flinch is not absolutely terrible.
They just
It,
mix
you lose your next action, which means you basically take the action penalty.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Which, holy crap. Well, that means I can just safely stack flinches if you guys manage that.
Oh, cool. That does add that benefit.
Yes. More penalty. More. Also, poor Brooke. Nobody listening. I feel
That's
bad.
And that's all.
I didn't expect Cyber to listen.
Thinking about it, Munchlaxes are kind of dorky, but honestly, with the fact they have a trash can lid mouth, yeah, bites, like, very powerful bites, totally could see that.
Check my list of Brooke, that's all I need of you.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, everyone is too angry. Digi is correct.
It looks like they're hugging now.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Or RCS or whatever.
Arceus, damn it.
God damn it, Ralph. Brooke will save. Still going to try and get Liz out of there. Brooke is doing the good thing.
What is
At
her
least it's
health
like
at now?
Evan Riley
Alright.
for once.
Her tail becomes wreathed in violet flames and it lashes out at Ralph, trying to beat him off of her person. Can Ralph dodge that?
3 dice.
I mean, he's at 2 penalties now.
I don't think you can.
No, probably not.
Also, I'm surprised she still has so much health after that attack.
Defense.
The
High
Fitz is-
vitality.
Yeah, he has no evasion left.
Dang it. Okay.
Here's a
Well, this
will.
is Dragon Tail, so she doesn't get stabbed.
That's good, at least.
Yes.
It's not stab rock.
Can he manage to only take 1 damage from this, or less? Unlikely. Unless
Well,
it's impossible,
unfortunately, Dragon Tail is normally a blows Pokemon out of combat move, so it's going to knock Ralph away.
but- Ah.
He's gonna be with Brooke in a minute.
Ends up outside of the dungeon somehow.
Okay.
So that's 3, which means Ralph takes plink damage. Thank goodness you tried to grab Tiber.
It's like, help me beat her.
Yeah, no kidding.
Changing my health.
I need
Help
that.
me beat her to death, and then just squeaky toy noise as she manages to wrap her tail around Ralph's body, squeeze, gets up, and whirls around, flinging Ralph back towards Brooke, actually flinging him somewhat ahead of Brooke.
There you go. Hold on, let me just...
Well, now he can run.
I doubt he
Yeah.
will.
I told you, none of you are getting out of here alive! And fire erupts all over her body, coalescing to a point within her mouth as she breathes it out. So, let's see. There's currently 1, 2, 3 targets. Alright, let's see which of you gets the overheat. That is unfortunately Tucker.
Why did I have a feeling that was going to happen?
Are you fireproof?
No.
No.
He is unfortunately not a fire type.
No, he
I
isn't.
to a degree fireproof.
How's overheat work?
But
It's just a lot of damage.
it's
but
a
look,
lethal
it's-
fire move, but it lowers her special by 2.
Special attack? Or okay.
Special
special
attack.
stat, yeah.
That's a lot of it. Special. Okay.
Yeah. Do.
If you can't dodge this,
But she also has to hit.
Flashing.
That's true. What's my dodge? Chance?
Well, here's the accuracy roll.
5.
Ooh.
You have to get a
Oh
5.
dear, that is
Nice.
one off from a crit.
I would. Can I recommend not trying to dodge and clash it because you won't succeed.
How many dice do I have?
5.
I do? Oh yeah, I have 5 of 8. There it is.
So you need to get all of them to
Yeah.
dodge.
Are you feeling lucky, Punk? Getting Yahtzee today.
I'll tell you this. Overheat is dangerously powerful.
Why was I marked as number 6, by the way? I don't know your
Because
logic.
it's 5 and 6.
Tiber should be 6. He's got 3 of those.
Tiber's about a
1,
target.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What?
1 and 6 was Tucker. 2 and 5 was
1 and
Brooke,
6.
and 3 and 4 was Ralph.
3 and 4 was.
I'm not a
Huh.
target. I'm in the air.
Huh.
I'm
Oh, I
flying.
see. There was a
Can't hit
50.
me.
There's 33% chance. Then. Okay, I see. If you get hit, you are not live. I don't know how much damage does overheat do.
I think it's special plus 5.
I'm comfortable telling you that her overheat is damage 13.
Yay.
I think that's about the same amount of damage that the lamp could do.
I don't think there's any point in clashing that.
Okay, so what you could do is dodge it with a will point.
Will point is a guaranteed success, right?
It is an added success.
An added
yes.
success.
That's not great, is
I
it?
can't remember. Can I spend a will after the roll or before, or do I have to do it
You
before?
may spend it after.
Okay,
Yeah,
well
that's-
let's roll for dodge and see. If I can at least get a 4, then I could will point it. That's a bit of a tall order, especially
But
around the
on
dice work for me.
positive- On the positive, her special can only get.
Oh. It's real bad.
Well,
Yeah, I expected as much.
Well, the double ones don't count for dodging, do they?
Yes, it's
they
only a
do.
damage.
It only counts dodging, actually.
Dodging and accuracy.
Right.
Ye-
Well, poor Tucker.
We will remember you.
I should have
Oh,
used the
God.
mysterious box as defense. I don't know. It seems pretty durable.
Dig into the ground.
They'll just hide behind it. I don't know how big the box is though. It's like
7.
Oof.
Your
All
special
right.
defense is 3, so that does 4 damage. Just,
that's out. That takes me out though. So
Well, you're not dead. You're just very badly burned.
I mean, 0
Wonderful.
is 0 is
So on your
more than a
next
bird.
turn, we will discuss what you do.
That's a 0, right?
Yes.
That's a 0.
What is this? You're just very badly burned. Yeah. Also, I'm fainted. More importantly.
No, you're not dead, is what I said. 'Cause
I
you're
mean-
not. You still got 2 lethal health points.
Oh shit! Wait, how's lethal work?
So lethal is like a second health bar. So you have like your 6 health and then 6 lethal points of health. So lethal attacks do damage to both. Whereas regular attacks only deal damage to 1.
So basically basically non-lethal
No, so
attacks.
that's-
Let me just get this straight. Non-lethal attacks can only bring you to 0. Lethal attacks can bring you down lower, and if you go past -2, you're dead.
If you go past negative, whatever your total health is, you're dead.
-6 then in my
Yeah.
case, right?
So
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll be at -4.
So, okay, let me just do a little... So, Tucker was really kind of just debating of what he should be doing. He didn't expect to suddenly have an attack lashed out at him. And unfortunately, overheat is basically just a wave of fire, right? He couldn't do much in that situation. He tried, but yes. I kind of washed over him just wrong. I didn't also realize there was a lethal attack overheat. I guess it kind of makes sense, though. It's like a blast, right?
Yep. Overheat is... It's nasty. It's essentially Hyper Beam for fire types.
Tucker gets screwed over every time we get to a boss. Is that true? I haven't paid too much attention. I mean, it didn't apply to the Sun Floor. That thing got trashed, but...
I wouldn't call Sunflower a boss.
It's true. Sunflower was just an angry piece of foliage. But, yeah, poor Tucker.
Whimper.
Singed, scorched, and much of that soft, beautiful fur is now burned away. Oh wait, it is Tucker's turn next.
I mean...
So while Salazzle cackles and gloats, Tucker gets a primal point and gets up.
This is the first time this
Restore
has
yourself to 6.
happened. Okay.
Oh.
You now fight to survive.
Okay, primal point. This is the first time we've had this happen. For Tucker. You know, Tucker has never been in great shape in a lot of fights, but this has never gone this dire before for him.
I want
So
to get
there's a mix of whimpers that slowly transition into more and more growls as he staggers somewhat shiveringly to his feet despite the burn. Well, he didn't actually burn, but you know what I mean. He seems to be seeing red now. His eyes even seem to have a bit of a dullness to them. He seems both confused and focused. Ears flat to the head. Oh yeah, go ahead.
went to go get a sandwich and came back. So did the overheat one-shot him?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Well, he was already at 4 HP, so yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly a one-shot if you already have some health loss, but yeah, I guess, technically.
Close enough. And it is Tucker's turn. And yes, this may not be exactly how Primal works, but I like it working this way.
I mean, a very literal definition would be applying to Tucker, as he has already gone semi-primal before, without actually going primal. But this is another level entirely. The fur on his body stands up. He very much looks like a different creature. He is going to go right for what hurt him. Lunging with a bite. Oh, did I get a... Actually, wait, question. Overheat lower special, does that apply here?
No, not yours special.
Not you, hers.
Oh, hers. Right, okay.
Yes,
Hers
overheat
special.
is the fire move that lowers your own special.
Right. That's the one... That's why it's so powerful.
Yeah.
So... Yes, bites. The most standard thing for an angry dog to do. Next fight brawl. Let's see. He has not taken any actions, so there's no penalties. What is my...
He attempted to dodge, so technically...
Oh
he
wait, no,
has
there is a
minus
penalty.
2.
Right.
Yeah.
Does that apply after the primal event?
Yeah, we'll have to say it does.
Okay. Not sure what that resets, so... That is 5 dice then.
Oh, really?
I mean, you hit her.
It's true. I'll give you this one as well.
Attack of opportunity.
Salazzle is a haughty foe. She doesn't believe that, this should be happening. You should be down. You should be dead. You are a roasted puppy.
No roasted puppies. Ah! Also, Overeat
But
probably takes a little bit out of you, so that would also kind of suggest an attack of opportunity post an attack like that. Since it lowers stats at all. Must be a bit exhausting. Anyways, he is going to lunge with one of the most ferocious sort of sounds that he's ever made. Strength plus 2, and we have a bonus to strength, so that is 6.
Yes, because you held previously. New initiative, but the battle's not over.
Are you kidding me?
It's curse of 2. Do you want to try rolling again?
How? But yes.
Well, if you manage to get enough successes, it'll be fine. But if not, it will go really badly.
Do I have to spin a will as well?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
You sound unsure about that one.
Well, yeah, he doesn't care. He is going to rend.
I'm going to allow him to... Oh, also, Ralph, don't forget your lucky hat.
So just same roll. Actually, should I? No, actually, if it's does flinch still take effect even if one rolls a 0 with an attack? Did it technically hit?
No, because that's
Okay,
accuracy.
that's why I thought.
If you roll
Alright.
0 damage, that would be different. But
Oh, that was
let's
actually
roll again. Let's see if you are super unlucky.
okay.
I thought the 5 was the...
It was. I'm confused, but I'll roll again.
I'm also confused. but-
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
that 6 was my damage roll. The 1 was the
Oh.
accuracy roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoops. I am a dumb.
you are. It's okay.
Well, you know what? I've already done it. I'm not going back on my word.
Okay.
Yeah, for damage.
I was just asking basically if an attack lands but does 0 damage and has a flinch chance, does the flinch chance still apply? I was kind of curious.
I did.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I did. The DM will own up to this and have his enemies suffer for it.
Alright,
Okay.
so I guess I will also roll 3 dice for a flinch. I guess I'll only run 1 flinch. Okay, it doesn't... Yeah, alright.
No flinch, sadly.
Was
How
that
are you not dead? You're half immolated. You should be ashes.
Tucker doesn't even seem to process those words. He just hears it as more threats, more things to attack. He latches onto that already injured shoulder, snarling and ripping his head around as he does so.
Would you like to use another move?
While you're in the neighborhood.
Sure, why not? Is that a 4 penalty then? Alright, let's see.
Yes.
Okay. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Another attack does come, though it doesn't seem like Tucker is even necessarily controlling it, as a pool of energy forms, almost like tendrils from his burned back, as a dark pulse whips up to lash out at Salazzle. Special +3, that is going to be 2 dice after a -4. I'll take it.
Alright, let's see if she manages to actually avoid this.
Okay.
She only has 2 dice to dodge.
She did it.
Oh my god.
Always ridicule them before the dice roll. That's how it works, right?
Yep. So even though Tucker's jaws are held fast on her arm, Salazzle flings you around, making it impossible for you to aim the Dark Pulse. Even in your primal state, your instincts don't do much to direct this force.
To be fair, the tentacles do lash, the tendrils do lash quite randomly, looking like they would strike anything they do hit, but they don't seem to be aiming. One must wonder if it would actually hurt anything that touched it, unlike most Dark Pulses.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that could be done.
She is currently at a -8 penalty, Bulbasaur. Also, thank you, Pierce, for the primal icon, because, well, this is the first time we needed it.
Might want to prep a couple more.
Entirely possible. It's the Tyrantrum's turn.
Don't eat me.
No promises. Oh, wait.
You know people don't like it when you call the ending in the theater right at the start, right?
Oh no. Oh no. Why does this always happen, Kai?
Oh, I should have had it roll for roar.
I guess you could still do that.
Alright. Well, nah. First, crunch.
Riley fights the dinosaur. The rest of the party. That one meme where all the JoJo characters are kicking the guy.
God.
Oh, wow.
It's a crit.
But it's a dark move. Remember that.
Okay, great.
True. So it doesn't get stabbed? It doesn't get stabbed and,
No,
I know.
it doesn't get stabbed, but Tyrantrum has strong jaw.
oh, what's that do?
+1 damage to Fang Bite or Crunch.
Oh,
moves.
okay.
Oh, good. So now it's just net zero. Fantastic.
Yeah, I guess it neutralizes the resistance.
Great! I don't even think I could dodge it if I wanted to. This sucks.
You know, the sad thing is, if Tucker hadn't been fated, he would have actually put up a wall of mist of his Dark Pulse to try to obscure the enemy and give everybody a chance to run.
Wow!
Whoa!
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of not damage.
Really focused aim and then just like a little nip.
1, 2, 3.
Very precise nip, though.
Alright.
Wow, that's,
Oh, wait, I forgot. Hey, are you clashing or dodging? Before we calculate that.
I don't think I can physically dodge this, and clashing won't help me at this point, now that I have insider knowledge. So
wait a minute. Hold on. If this was a very, very, very precise chomp, but also a very weak chomp, does that mean he is trying to swallow him?
It might very well be the case, yes. Leave me alone!
Look, it's a Riolu. It looks like a little blue snack.
What?
Little gummy bear.
I will take my 1 damage. You do not eat my character, please.
Cool. I get to roll a chance dice to see if your defense goes down by 1. And it does.
Yeah, that's one of your best stats.
We will just put a reduction token by your defense.
Okay, I'll put it back. Oh, there we go. It's fantastic. Let's open it over defense. That's clear. There we go.
So I'm imagining it does this precise chomp in an attempt to swallow whole Tiber Riley, and Tiber Riley is holding the jaws open.
Accurate.
He's probably got this. We can keep beating up. So
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but motherfuckers, I need help.
So the problem is, you smell ozone in its mouth.
Oh,
I didn't
shocking.
get high before we came here.
And there's a slight tingle on your arms as it starts to charge its jaws with electricity.
That's not great.
Okay, can I just am I in a situation where I can dodge, seeing as I'm,
You
holding
can
jaws
fling
open,
yourself
so
out of the mouth.
Okay, what's my dodge pool? Normally, without the penalty.
I'm trying to determine what penalty you're at right now.
A minus
Should be at
4.
minus 4. Okay.
I've done 2 things.
6.
6. I'm concerned of my chances.
You know, I feel really bad for... Oh god. You did it. You did it. I don't know what you did, but you did it.
You do not know how anxious I was.
What was that to resist the Thunder Fang that's coming?
I'm jumping out of
Dodge. Very narrow dodge.
You know, I really feel bad for Brooke, though, because Tucker was actually just going to put up basically a smoke screen of a Dark Pulse and then run. He was actually going to listen to Brooke, but unfortunately that kind of flew out the window with what happened.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I'm sorry, Brooke. You are trying your damnedest to be a leader, and it has been difficult for you.
Hey.
I mean, most of the time Ralph listens to him.
I mean, not when it really matters, though, it seems.
Okay, let's be fair. Like, Ralph has every justification. You all have every justification to be angry. But Brooke probably has good personal reasons for running from really strong fights.
He also has a practicality to it. His goal was to save, you know, the hostages, which more or less we did, except for the one that didn't want to go, but...
Yeah.
This is not a fight that is required to complete their objective.
He said as much on the way
Tiger
here.
growls.
Yeah. Recap it.
Yep. Tiger growls as he shoves himself out of the way of the jaws, flinging himself backward in the air. Cheap tricks aren't going to save you from me.
Oh, he talks.
I appreciate his confidence.
And now we're going to do open. As moves.
I actually thought it was just a feral beast for a while.
No, that was Timer talking.
Oh. Maybe the Triash is a feral beast.
We're talking. It is currently under Salazzle's quote-unquote. Wow, it got a success on its roar.
I'm gonna dodge?
Wow.
Christian?
So Ralph and Brooke are the only ones who can currently be affected by that. No, Ralph. No, that would be everybody, actually.
No.
That would be
Puppy went
everybody.
primal.
I need all of you to
You
roll,
better
Bill,
be okay.
please.
That's true. Rock is weak to your fire moves. And I don't think Dragon resists that, so... Oh.
That thing-
Wait, what? Sorry.
Brooke,
I'm sorry, what was the roll?
Will.
Bill.
Oh, just my will? Alright.
Yep. Because Roar does a whole fear thing. It's another one of those knock you out of the fight moves. You're fine. Seriously, it had 1 accuracy. There was almost no way for any of you to fail.
You like to say those statements.
Yeah, don't say that. We'll find a way.
Continue to say it.
He just like this DM likes to egg on the dice to be that way.
Yes, I do. Because they're normally little shitters to me in my own games. So there.
Oh man, this
I
thing-
rolled.
Just like sharing the pain for you.
I rolled absolutely terrible using Tabletop Simulator dice for character creation, and my DM went, "Yeah, no, you have real dice. Use the real dice." And I rolled so much better with the real ones. It is Tabletop Sim dice specifically that don't like me. But anyway, there's this deep, resounding roar as the Tyrantrum is denied its snack that echoes throughout the Alcazar, likely instilling further fear in the Salandits and remaining prisoners here.
I don't look at him.
If you just ignore the problem, it'll go away.
Hey, guess what? It's Tiber's turn. Riley.
Need a roll, right? I'll let really. Okay.
This
Future
thing,
will
like,
and logic.
And
this
logic,
thing be like,
hold on.
oh, I'm a big fucking dinosaur, and we're just
My
like,
one-
yeah, whatever. We'll get to you.
Okay, so what's 2 successes give me?
You get a brief moment. 5 words or less.
Okay.
That's
Tucker
one.
isn't even gonna fucking listen to me. Oh god.
Oh wait, so what are you doing? Just
I have 5. I could say 5 words. I gotta.
Okay, let me go over this. You're saying 5 words to Tucker?
In general, I'm just gonna be screaming 5 words, but
Okay.
Tucker ain't gonna listen.
I mean, well, he'll hear it. Just whether or not he focuses on it. I mean, maybe. I mean, if Tiber's going to enforce these words, maybe he would notice it more. I don't know.
Okay. Riley's just gonna yell, "Everyone, get back!" I said it was pretty close, actually.
Oh, I see. You had a moment to speak for yourself, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had 5 words.
There's just that brief moment of clarity when Riley's voice rings through, reaching all of you before Tiber reasserts control. Nope. Sorry. And then he
Give Tucker a
begins
chance
to
to get out of
glow
the
a
way.
bright red, like a crimson star beneath this cavern ceiling. You think I'm done? Let's see how you deal with some bedlam! And he careens at the floor.
Okay, this is not the move I thought it was.
I'm actually not sure what this is.
Oh, okay, it's using my. Holy shit!
This is Scarlet Bedlam.
Scarlet Betlin.
Wow, that's a lot of dice, and I still rolled
I
like
don't
shit.
remember the glimpse, but it's still pretty good. Well, it's good enough, ish.
It basically leveled the arena before it was built.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, that's 8 out of 18. I guess it could be worse, but it could be better.
It's lost in half.
About it's close to half.
Okay, I got a quick question for God. Does Tucker get a chance to, listen and run the fuck away before I level this place?
So, anybody who wants to dodge gets a +4.
What is it in turn? Geez, I don't know. I have to think about whether Tucker would listen to that at all. Maybe I'd have to roll dice over it.
I say roll will. I think that's a good.
You may roll will. You know what? Go ahead and roll will and instinct,
True.
because you would be able to feel how dangerous this is.
Also, Tucker's instinct points are basically his ability to work with others in a more feral or instinctual way. And primal is more being wild animal. So if he works off of his instinct, okay, what's the roll?
Will instinct.
Will instinct. Yeah, let's see how this goes.
As for Ralph, who is picking himself up, and Brooke, who is running away, you two can see that Scarlet Star.
Are they in range?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in range. Everybody's in range.
Everything. Target everything.
So it's a +4 dice to evade.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Is Tucker going to be dodging?
I think so, yeah. I think that's enough to get him through. Just barely get through with him.
I don't feel like that's a +4 there, Brooke.
He's doing 2 dice, please.
Yeah, 2 dice.
I'm
So
sorry.
that's a 6. Unfortunate.
An 8.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Wait, hold on. What's the? Why did you roll twice?
It's because of big,
my pool was
big
12.
dodge pool.
Huh?
My pool was 12, so I rolled 2 6s.
Oh. Okay. Just wonder why you didn't roll them all at once, or does the dice roll not allow for that?
I just think it's better that way.
Okay.
They roll better.
Yeah.
What fun.
All right. What's my pool then?
Dex fight
it would be
evasion. Yours is
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9.
Okay, 9.
What about you, Ralph?
9 plus 4.
9 total.
8. 8 total.
All right.
Dex fight.
I'm sorry.
How many
I
dice
read
do I
this
need? I
really
need
wrong.
an 8. I need an 8. Is that
I
right?
believe so.
That's okay, Brooke. I understand. I understand what you were doing, Kyrio. It just confused me what my role should be when you did that. I was like, do I have to break up something? Yeah. No, I knew that was coming. He's also kind of on ground zero.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna kill the whole party. Oh god.
The 2 1s would make this a 5. What?
For me, I rolled
for
2
you.
1s.
Oh.
Is
That's
Ralph
another
going
reason not to
attempt
break it up.
dodge?
Is mix it out of her.
I kind of have to attempt to dodge. I'm gonna spend a will on the dodge.
I'll say this. Ralph is closest to the door.
So I could just like close the door and
Lock everyone else in. And kill the
Well,
rest
you
of the
could
party.
hide behind the door.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. It's a big door.
It would basically be the opposite of cover someone.
cover myself.
Kill myself.
Yeah, I'll just kind of seeing the blast coming. I'll just kind of close the door and brace myself. It's like, clink.
Okay. We will see how badly things go in just a second.
Protect me, bro.
Might roll another 2 damage, remember.
Uh-huh. Thankfully, he's only trying to hit the floor and make an explosion that way.
I'll actually be right back.
Okay. I apologize for this pause, audience. I need to do numbers.
The anxiety I am feeling. You do not.
something.
Yes.
Where's your physical dice? They're there.
I
The
have.
argument of, hey,
I have 1d6. It'll take forever.
It's fine.
17 times.
See, how many dice would I theoretically had to roll? 9?
Yes.
5. 4. 3. 5. 1. 2. 5. Definitely better. 3, 4.
Yeah, one more.
4.
Congratulations, you're still dead.
Yeah, better. Slightly something more. It was definitely better. It was 5 better.
Christ almighty. Wow. That's pathetic.
Hey,
I am not sad.
curse of 2.
The curse of 2 prevails, even
Oh.
though it's still technically 3.
All that build up for that. Is that with the crit as well? It was terrible.
Oh yeah, the crit.
Oh yeah, it's got another point in there, boyos.
Let's
Yep.
get nothing.
That's
Alright.
3 damage total. So,
I mean,
That's kind of sad. But I also rolled it all together knowing there would be less chance of me automatically killing everyone.
well, I'm glad.
Still damaged, though.
However,
However, I should point out the sheer environmental damage this is going to do.
Spike
gonna be
creates
a cave.
secondary damage from things falling down.
Yeah,
How much damage then
So-
is it?
3.
3.
it's 3 damage minus defense. Is it special or physical defense?
All attack, wave of energy, special.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Riley also takes this damage.
1 point damage from me.
Ah, fuck.
I
Kill my.
Fortunately.
yeah, that plinked me.
Your body hurts having done that. You just did something that your body is not prepared to do at all. The fact that you are standing is purely because Tiber wills it.
Good.
How much will dice does Tiber have? Jeez.
Probably close to 10.
Congrats, Car, you're a sub. Or a subscriber, rather.
Oh, thank you, Era.
Oh, I
Did
just...
Era just come in here and
Yeah.
do it?
Also, that's interesting. You gave a sub to Sneaky. I didn't even sub... Is Sneaky even here? How did you sub somebody that isn't here? Well, anyways, if Sneaky's here, hi, Sneaky. He's somebody I co-op with before.
So, those of you who've been hurt by this, so freaking Salazzle,
Everyone. So everyone. Except for the fucking boy man.
so everyone except the Tyrantrum is blown away.
Define away.
Bye.
As in, away from the epicenter, which is right in front of the dang Tyrantrum, which means... yes, Brooke is holding on to Lizard. Lizard has been covered.
That's good.
Lizard is currently a non-combatant.
Alright, fair enough.
I mean, I'm sad that didn't pierce more, but... so, the throne is no more. Most of the stalagmites, are no more, that are within your vision. There's this huge crater at the impact point. All of you, Salazzle included, are now blown essentially up to the door. Ralph
What did the
is
door do?
okay
Yeah.
because the door stood firm.
Thank
Ralph
goodness.
is just fine.
Also, that's good because he had
Ralph
1 health.
Yeah, Ralph would have been fainted from that if it were much higher.
Did Salazzle and Tucker get blown in the same direction? I'm wondering.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you were running... Oh boy.
Well, he was sort of trying to. He didn't, I honestly, I think part of the reason his roll was so bad is because he still had to unlock his jaws from Salazzle.
Okay.
It's, for my next trick,
For your next trick,
is this-
your freaking strength goes up by 2.
oh, that's a nice trick.
Yeah. This is a move that buffs you, even though
It's
you're
so
hurt.
dead. Fucking hell.
Stupid body isn't built for this. We'll be fixing that soon enough.
My fault.
You can do enough push-ups or sit-ups or drink enough juice.
But as for you, Tiber glares up at the Tyrantrum. You're currently in my way! And unleashes Bone Rush! Let's go find
Okay.
Bone Rush.
That's
is-
a lot of damage.
In his way? What? Well, there's the berry basket behind the throne. I guess Typer wants that.
I mean, it's on most of the fact that if
It might be squished now, though.
if the T-Rex has its way, it eats
Okay.
Riley, and then that kind of gets in his way.
Dex fight roll. Good lord.
Super effective attack, too, as well as...
It's super effective.
Yeah,
I'm strong as fuck.
It's strength +1, successive 5, Dex fight brawl. So
Done.
let's see. Your strength is currently effectively 12 plus fight and brawl for accuracy, minus 6 from the fusion move.
Okay, so I'm at 12. I'm still at 12.
Oh well.
My
Oh.
brawl is 6 combined.
16. 16 accuracy.
Minus the penalty, or is that just what I'm sitting at?
That is including the penalty.
Holy shit!
So, what's the total number? Hopefully not for the dice roller.
I'm gonna start rolling dice. I'm just gonna do it in 2 sets of 8.
You guys are weird,
Cool.
but okay, enjoy your sets. Just make sure to count the ones correctly.
Well, I don't have to do anything. It's not
that's-
done it for me.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's.
Oh, that one. It's fine. 7.
Cool. Cool, that's a crit. So, strength
Seven.
+1, so that's 13?
Okay.
I should die more often.
I can't recommend this.
I mean, start only working out for Tucker, dude.
Oh, really?
Damage.
Also that.
Really?
I do like, however, that his rolls were a 666. That's
is
all of
fitting.
it, though.
3.
Well, it's 4. I mean, it's super effective. But I can do that again in successive actions. So we're 14 dice now.
Yeah.
I'll be at this for a
Look,
second,
I fucking
guys.
promise.
Give me
I
a bit.
fucking promise you that these dice rollers are. Not, some people think they're like incorrect, like they're rigged. No, they do have a fair chance of everything. It's just that when you have as D6 rather than a D20, you see. Honestly, a D20 has more wiggle room. I feel.
Crit?
You know, this is a D6 system, but a D20 technically we'd probably be seeing a lot more variation with D20s.
Also, a lot of video games will fudge numbers a lot
Yeah,
True.
because true random is just not satisfying.
Yeah, sometimes like if you're getting like a lot of shit rolls in a video game for an RNG roll, like it'll get improved a little bit here and there just
okay, so
to
that's
balance it
6,
out.
7.
and vice versa.
Cool, you've met it. You met its defense.
Wow.
That's how much defense it has. Holy hell.
It has a vitality of 7.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit him again.
How many times can you do this?
5 times.
I think. Yeah.
5 times total, so I can just keep whacking
So
him with this
you're
thing.
doing that like one attack that Cloud 5S7 has where he just slashes millions of times.
Oh, yeah, on the slash.
Yeah, on the slash.
Braver, or whatever it is. No, not Braver.
No crit this time, very sad. Where's Sacred Sword where I need it?
More damage, though.
Hey, look at that, his defense! 8 damage. Finally.
So that still does only 1 damage though.
No, it does 2.
Yeah,
Oh, 2.
Because
2
weakness.
damage.
Right.
2 damage.
Remember, each of those are super effective. I think that's being applied, Beerus, but sure.
It is being applied, I guarantee you. You may be chipping it down, but this thing is an absolute tank.
We're probably not
Uh,
supposed to beat it, but
Yeah, we have cheat codes.
I'd like to point out though that the more that Tiber exhausts Riley's body or does the more attacks and more effort is expended, the more I think this is going to be a bad thing in the aftermath.
Probably, yes.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He's probably breaking his own bones right now.
You're gonna get 7-day ban for using
Look,
cheats.
10 damage that time. Fuck.
Jeebus.
After all,
Okay, I got one more hit. I can end this.
cheaters never prosper though. That's the thing.
If
can
you
call
could
it
just
cheat
get
code, but-
all the damage dice.
Well, these kids took 3 health off. It should be down to a completely reasonable amount here. I might not crit him though. I'm running a bit low on dice. I only have 8.
You sit.
That's a lot of ones.
That is a lot of ones. You are very exhausted.
Jesus Christ, there's so many fucking dice. Hey, I got another 8.
Okay.
What is he sitting at after all of that bullshit?
A third of his health?
5.
Okay, so
Which
remind me,
means-
successive action counts as like, that's still 5 actions, or does that count as 1? That's still only
That
count
is
as
still
1.
5 actions.
Can I keep going? Can I hit him again?
With something else, you may, but
Can I
remember,
counterattack him trying to eat me last turn?
the last move he used was a physical move. It was Thunderfang, which has a damage of 9. So yeah, you can. Also, fighting moves are super effective.
Okay,
So-
well, that's actually less damage than I do by just slapping him in the face, so I think I'm not too bad. I'll go for Force Bomb. It'll...
Are you sure? Because... well, yeah.
He's gonna have effectively 13 strength right now. That would give Force Palm fucking 16 damage dice.
That's true. You may do so. If you manage to paralyze this thing, that would be great.
That would be pretty
For you.
good. That's kind of what I want. Oh, I'm gonna hit him.
Unless he dodges.
If I remember, it punch. So let's see if he can dodge.
Ah.
After being completely brutalized with a stick.
Beat him with a stick. He's like 5 times my height.
No, he can't dodge. Oh wait, no,
Oh.
Can't do-
he can dodge, but he's very unlikely to. Like I said,
Give me
very
more.
unlikely to.
This is like a tank. You just whack it with a stick, and the tank's like, okay, I'm just gonna roll out. It's like, it's gonna.
Okay. This +1. Let's see what we can do. I think I might have crashed it. I don't think.
Oh no.
No, give it a
Oh.
second.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh no!
Wow, I don't think I've seen a 10 before, or a double
That's
digit.
11.
That's an
+1.
11.
That's it's 12, yeah.
I blew him up. He's dead.
That is exactly enough.
Wow.
Yay!
So how would you like to
he was
describe
gonna
this
get
combo
a chance
attack?
to break free of Salazzle's mind control and go on an utter rampage, but you just put a stop to this. Okay,
I hit him so hard.
I'm scared of my own creation.
I need to know how you did this combo attack. I need to know where you were hitting him and how it worked. Oh, well, he fell on you.
Okay.
That is a risk, actually. It is big.
Okay, yes. So, Riley, you may describe this as you see it.
Okay, because I'm so short, I spent the whole of that Bone Rush attack beating the fuck out of its legs. So it goes down slightly. Riley, in quotations, rears up and force palms this thing right in his chest so hard it goes straight back through the back wall into whatever the fuck's back there.
I think it's just a mountain.
Well, then he's in the wall.
Gave it a fucking
So-
heart attack. Chest palm.
So, I will point this out to everyone. After Tiber's, tantrum, because I'm not going to take the low road with puns at the moment, that is Ralph's job. The entire cavern is quaking and rumbling, and starting to sound and feel really unstable. And here's the thing about being primal, Tucker, is you fight to survive. If surviving means running away, you run away.
I guess theoretically he could have run away right off the get-go, but he saw Salazzle as too much of a threat. He didn't even care about the Tyrantrum. The Tyrantrum didn't attack him.
Salazzle is in front of you, but the bigger threat is death by cave-in.
Yes, the cave-in is... I think the cave-in was starting to become obvious even after that, room crater attack, but now it's, like, even worse, isn't it? So...
Every impact from the Bone Rush is punctuated by Tiber snarling and this thunderous boom as he puts his aura into it, resulting in bursts of red, possibly even breaking the Tyrantrum's legs as it goes down before he essentially almost shoves his fist into its chest, sending it sprawling back.
Actually, you want to hear my logic? The Bedlam attack, the reason it did so little damage is because it was all focused on the environment. Think about if an earthquake happens in real life. That generally doesn't directly hurt people very much, but it's what it does structurally that does the most dangerous, effect.
Fun fact, Earthquake is one of the moves necessary for Scarlet Bedlam.
No, fair enough. See, works perfectly with that logic.
Yes.
And there was a reason Mudsdale never used Earthquake in here!
Yeah! He did say that, actually, at one point.
Brooke, it's your turn. Shit has gone to hell in a handbasket really quick. Everyone is now by the back door in the hallway. And, well, except for Ralph. Ralph is still in the front, by the front door. He was hiding behind it.
Brooke is immediately going to feed the Petraberry to Lizard.
This is a good plan. Lizard is no longer deathly poisoned, but they do not look good.
Actually, can we move the models around to kind of get an idea of the placement, like who's furthest back, who's furthest front?
Yes. Let's move... Let's put the status effects list back, shall we? Where did that go?
Oh, you want
Efficiency
this
bag?
I can just put it right here. It's not on the...
Okay.
Out of the way.
So...
Come on, go.
Let's see.
Come on, go.
Aw. Silver, though.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, what? Hello.
I forgot bags.
Yeah, watch out. Let's see what Salazzle's health is at. It's half, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let me add her things and we'll fix that.
Ralph is here.
Oh, they all went out the door, okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Ralph is hidden behind the door to the chamber, which was smart, but now everybody is also behind Ralph except for Tiber.
That door is now, like, teetering, its hinges are creaking, it looks like it might just fall over on Ralph, I bet.
Yeah, it does, actually. There's just dust shaken down from the ceiling repeatedly. There's stalactites that have started to fall around Tiber as he's picking himself up. Which, oh, by the way, Riley. Hi. Put yourself at 1 health.
Oh, God. Wait, am I back in control?
No. Not yet.
What did it do so much damage to me?
You did that much damage to you.
Well, technically, Tiber did. Who's splitting hairs?
I'm gonna need some serious TLC after this.
I think we're all pretty much at 1 HP now. I guess Tucker's not.
I mean, technically,
I mean, yes and no. I mean, yes and no to Tucker, technically, when you think of that.
So Brooke is basically going to yell at everyone and say, "Run now!" And I'm going to use Leader's Count, Bravado.
Bravado?
Yeah. So,
Alright,
Cruel Contest and Perform or Intimidate? I guess Intimidate because he's angry.
Yeah, Intimidate is a appropriate one.
Yeah, that's probably what you need to do. Intimidate the party, or basically make your points strong. So
7. Yeah, okay, that's 2.
Well, it's still enough to succeed. 2 dice to all allies' next action. Doesn't work on damage rolls, but also means that it's going to be super helpful now when everybody is super hurt.
Yeah.
And hey, audience, this is why I don't play with pain penalties, because this would have taken so much longer.
God. Yes, it would have.
I do actually consider Kyrio and Ralph technically more healthy than Tucker, though. Or Ralph and Brooke, I mean. Because this is kind of like an exhaustion health meter. It's not a very healthy health meter.
Yeah, I getcha.
Also, much of your singed away fur is currently replaced by dark energy, which is mildly disconcerting.
Yeah, I mean, those tendrils probably didn't completely go away. He's probably just resonating kind of an eldritchy almost look, I would imagine.
Also, Brooke just gave a direct command to Tucker. Does that make a difference?
Yeah, it should. Because, well, let's just put it simply. His instinct's still higher than his primal. But let's see. Well, I guess you were technically asking DM, but I would say yes.
Yeah. It's Ralph's turn, I think.
Let's see what Tucker does later.
Right. I assume Ms. Salazzle is also running for the exit.
She's currently picking herself up after being blown away. She is mildly disoriented. As are you all, but...
She may not be realizing her pet's dead, or slash fainted.
It probably wishes
Slash
it
probably
was
will
dead.
be dead if the whole place falls down on it. I don't know. It's a rock type. Maybe he'll somehow get through it, but. It's actually a decent question. Wonder if Mudcells informed the pioneers of what happened by now, and also I wonder if anybody outside feels the rumbling.
Considering how far down you are in the canyon, probably not.
Because it was also not only are we underground, but also you have to. Everybody is up high in a canyon too. We were down in the canyon floor too before that, so it's pretty far away.
Alright, gonna do as Brooke said. We're going to yank this lady to her feet and take her with us.
You're gonna save her? That's surprising.
Okay, you need to grapple.
Sort of. This fight keeps going down. You're not getting away. Alright, let's see here. I'm not looking here. Alright, strength, fight, brawl.
I still personally think that Riley / Tiber would have had to. Well, actually, no, it got knocked away, so I guess not.
And what? Add a. Oh wait, no. Will doesn't add a dice. Will adds just flat one.
Okay.
Ooh.
So.
Did you add the 2 from Bravado?
Had 2. And then, I guess.
And yeah, and like I said, I spent a will.
Hang on. This is not dodging or accuracy. Is it? Oh wait, no, it is accuracy. It's
grapple?
Yeah, grapple's accuracy. I'm a dumb. Ignore
Grapple
me.
accuracy.
I was looking at the ones like, wait, does this apply to grapple? Yes, it does.
Yeah. Try and get her to cover this. Like you're not getting off that easy.
Oh, she doesn't have any dodge dice, so it doesn't matter.
And with her into not a gentle grip, mind you, like a very rough grip. And he's not walking so that he's comfortable. He's walking so that he is. So like he's probably pulled down to his level as he drags her along.
Unhappy you oaf! Leaving my kingdom for the likes of you.
Kingdom's no more, ma'am. And good riddance. If I was 100% sure you'd be crushed to death by the cabin, I would do believe you here, but I'm not 100% sure. There's that small chance that you would get away.
I see.
Well,
So his logic is, since there's not a 100% chance they'll kill you, I think we'll arrest you.
we'll bring you with us and kill you later.
But yes, just to clarify for people, because some people are like, well, wouldn't Rusdell like arrange rescue? Yes, Rusdell could definitely have informed everybody by now, but it's also a fucking long distance away, and there's no reverse escape orb. So no, I don't. We're not going to have support, guys. This has been addressed in previous sections, so.
Reminder that Mudsdale only left like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that too. And also, I believe it took several hours to get, or a couple hours at least, to get to the hideout in the first place, so, from the canyon top.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't most of the other pioneers, if not all of them, going on ahead?
Yep.
Yes, this
You
is
were
also
going to
true.
report to them after, when you got home?
Yeah, that's true. There might be a few hanging back, but I don't know who would be. Imagine Pangor would be last to go. But
We are on our own.
Indeed. Somewhat.
Aaron's favorite.
Alright. Is that all Ralph is going to do?
Yeah. Grab her and yank her along like he's a prisoner. The animosity in his eyes isn't feral like in Tucker's. It's a very calculated hatred, like a very aware.
Can Brooke ask Ralph to also carry Lizard?
Don't put Liz next to her.
She
Yeah,
curls
Ralph.
her lip in this expression of disgust as she sees the limp body of Lizard.
Okay.
Why are you carrying that corpse around?
Brooke is not going to talk to her.
I mean, I don't know the likelihood of this working out, but technically putting Lizard on the one quadruped's back would be the most efficient movement.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah. If he says a lot. Where's Spike?
Tucker has been Lizard's steed before, so I'm just pointing that out.
Okay.
We're going. I'm gonna strike her for that.
He's gonna stab her.
I think he said smack, but sure, yeah, sure, he's gonna shank her. He's gonna pull out a knife from somewhere. I don't know.
He's got spikes on him. I heard spike.
Oh,
I think he said strike. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess we
I
all
heard
messed up
spike.
then.
Yeah.
It's in the move.
Fair enough.
I'm just like, he has a bag of spikes. He's just gonna stab her.
I'm making a taser with the thunderstone.
Yeah, dude, the Thunderstone would have been forced down her throat by now if I still had it.
Wait, you don't have it?
It's in storage.
No, I left
Oh,
it
right.
behind, yeah.
Oh, right, it is in storage, right?
I Dex like,
Well,
bro.
you do have a sack of spikes.
Yeah. Yeah. Dex like, bro.
Find a
Dex
shit.
2 is 4. That's 4 accuracy to smack her as I tell her you don't talk about Lizard. Just like smack. like boom, like a punch to the stomach as he's
You
like,
have her grappled. She can't exactly stop you.
yeah, just a closed-fisted punch to the gut as he's like, you will not talk about him anymore. Alright, and that's just strength +1, so, and it's typeless, so yeah, just strength +6 strength die. It'd be hilarious if this does more than 1 damage.
Like 6 is Devil Boy.
Says the devil boy.
How did it know not to? How did it know not to subtract 1? How did it know that was a damage roll?
6s.
6s are immune to 1s.
Okay, because 6s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 6s are immutable.
Yeah. A swift punch to the gut. Like, actually, no. He tells her like, "You stop talking." I was like, "Boom! You stop talking."
She growls, but she can't exactly do much in this position. She may be an arrogant, haughty, would-be Nemesis, but she's not stupid. She remained uncaught this long by being intelligent. So is that all for Ralph?
Well, with the prisoner in tow, he's following the leader once more.
Oh, you're just leaving me behind.
Ralph. No, not Ralph. Brooke is going to ask Tucker to carry Lizard. Basically trying to get him to understand to protect Lizard as well.
This shouldn't be terribly hard to impress upon the pooch. Primal or no, there is a basic understanding that your pack is around you. You do, however, wish to run intensely. Even though your alpha's orders are considered absolute.
Sorry, I accidentally have myself muted, but I didn't mean to. May I ask a question, though? Because yes. I do agree with you. That's absolutely true. This would come through even with his primal nature right now. However, it is important to ask, how does Brooke exactly word it? The question/command.
Let me type something.
Yeah. Give it a second. Now this probably won't necessarily determine whether he'll do it or not, but more how he'll react to it. So that's why I was curious. Though I suppose should I make a response with Tucker afterwards, or should I wait for Salazzle? Wait, Salazzle passed turn basically.
Correct.
Okay, so it is technically Tucker's turn. All right, just making sure of that.
Yeah, while you guys do that, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
All right, you do that. Also, to answer people in the chat, I will give you guys a special little bonus announcement. Some of you already know, but I'm sure a number of you don't, especially those of you that just watch Pokerole stuff. Like I said, just wait till the end of the video segment. That is to say, where I normally do my outro and end the call. After the game is completely over and the call is done, I will do the extra announcement if you guys stick around. So. Videos need post on Discord. I can make a little post about it on the Pokerole group. I've actually mentioned it in my main server before, but I can make a little extra mention. Share a few images I put up on my normal Discord. Point says I'm mostly worried about Riley. Tyber exerted his body a lot, and he got a second primal point. He also lost his logic. Yeah, that's true. He did, didn't he? Forgot about the logic thing. That's not... He's not much logic now. See, I think the book reads that if you're at 1 logic, that's a pretty dangerous spot, if I recall. I need to pull the book out to read that, but... Let's take a quick look, actually. Oh, well. I immediately put it in a bag by accident. Let me try that again. There we go.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Let's see, what page was it? Page 4. Page 3, actually. My bad. Yeah, amnesiac. You have faint recallance of people, their tools, but you're not sure. Gone is the really dangerous one, though. I don't know how we would handle that in-game. I guess we might find out.
Don't look at me like that.
It looks like average is you definitely remember being human, while amnesiac is you have faint recalling. So amnesiac may not remember being human completely. Oop. Oh, god damn it. I can't grab the book. One moment. Oh, it's locked, that's why. Okay. Just putting it away. Alright. So, alright, go ahead.
Okay. Tucker, I know you're still in there and things are bad, but I need you to hear me. He'll set Lizard on Tucker's back and say, protect him and run. Calmly, but very firmly.
Tucker does still have a feral, non-domesticated, I suppose I could say, sensitivity. He kind of perks and sort of almost like jerks away when approached by Brooke, with a slight bare of teeth even, but no actual growling. He does seem rather sensitive to any interaction right now, but he relents to the action. And would you actually... I don't think I need to roll over this, because I do know how Tucker would behave even in this situation. And he does relent to that, allowing Lizard to be placed on his back. It is a sense of familiarity, because he's had this creature on his back before, and he is aware that he cares about this creature, as well as the person giving him this command. So, once making sure Lizard is settled on his back, he will dash, honestly, as much as he can without losing his cargo. It's actually kind of a shame that he didn't get burned, because then he'd have quick feet going. The question is, can his instincts tell him the right way? Because I assume that this is implying that Tucker should go first, basically. I mean, they're all running, but who's ahead of who at this point, I wonder?
Now, if Tucker is running with Lizard, they will be ahead of the dragon.
Oh yeah, we actually can look at the map again. Oh boy, there's a lot to get through before leaving. Where was the entrance? Which one's the entrance again?
Very far away.
Very far.
Actually, you know what? One moment. Let's take this.
We have
tile.
someone who might know a shortcut.
Hey, look. You see what I got now? There you go.
Yay.
Objective tile.
And Teresa allows us to know where everything is.
If you can
Yes.
convince her. God, she probably doesn't want to die.
To make up for lost, for curl over Lizard, keeping them held close to Tucker's body as the Puchiana begins to run. There is scent, there is sound, and there is shadow to guide you. It is deep in memory, but you know there is a way out. You will go on ahead as ordered.
I'd like to put an additional note, actually, I just thought about. He still has those sort of ambient tendrils, which fortunately don't seem to hurt those he cares about. But I do actually have to posit, not say that it's going to happen, but posit that those tendrils, if any rubble were to fall towards the top of Tucker/Lizard, those tendrils might seek to knock it away. It is, after all, survival instinct for both himself and, in effect, his cargo as well.
So Tucker is running and protecting Lizard. The Tyrantrum is down, which means it's Tyber's turn.
You out of targets, bud.
He inhales deeply, seeming to drink in a lot of the ambient scarlet that has replaced the pheromone mist that was there before. And he begins confidently walking towards the exit of the chamber.
Walking.
Somehow it seems, yes, walking. None of the falling rocks and stalactites are able to reach him. He has this confident, wicked smile on his face. And what looks like a red bone club manifested in one paw.
Alright, so Brooke is behind, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
Brooke's
Yeah,
on behind.
as noted there by Kyrio in text. Of note, Brooke, for his part, doesn't seem to be following you guys.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's
And do you want to read that? Kyrio?
Yeah. Tiber, Brooke will say, standing before him. I'm going to need Riley back.
Back. I'm sorry. You think you can command me? That's just too bad, little lizard. I'm not done. And he points the aura bone at Brooke. I still have business to take care of. Now step aside. We are leaving.
Oh god.
Besides, aren't you going to be oh so much safer with me here? In case some idiot drag of her minions comes to attack while this place is crumbling down. Besides, we don't want to be carried around the broken Rio all the way back, do we?
Okay, I'm gonna have to type this.
Take your time. I am going to get some water.
It is worth reiterating that Riley is only on his feet because Timer is there. Otherwise, I don't think he'd be capable of walking. Even if he
Understood.
were conscious.
Okay.
Right back.
Hi, dad joke.
Oh, I'm dumb again. I'm so sorry. I muted myself. Was talking. I'm very bad at this today. I keep thinking I'm unmuted when I'm not. Hey, I just wanted to say, that hey, Car, this tiger voice is real good. Maybe talk a little closer to the mic though for it in the future. I'm a little worried that people weren't hearing all the words.
That is okay. I know his voice is on the deeper end of my spectrum.
Quite fair.
I will endeavor to do so.
Also, all I said was I wanted to propose as well. Just pause it because people were discussing like what are these lands going to do, and I posited, well, what do you guys think? That the Salandits are going to be more loyal to the Queen or loyal to not being in a collapsing dungeon?
Answer.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is smart.
I can deal with slight
Okay.
music, I'm sure.
You're not part of my team. I'm not commanding you, Brooke says. But I'm not asking either. I don't need you. Neither does Riley. He's going to close the door. Either you let him go, or neither of us are getting out.
Oh god.
Is that a challenge, little Totodile? As he gets up in Brooke's face, grinning.
It's a bet, Brooke says, and I don't bluff.
And he leans in to whisper in Brooke's ear, and I don't bet. And then he zips away with quick attack.
What about the
I
door?
could close the door.
That would be
That was fucked.
Yeah, he
Did you
locked.
say
He
the door
piles
was
them in.
broken earlier?
Well, we said it was no. I said. Well, I suggested that it was on it. It was
But
creaking on its hinges, threatening to break, but technically not broken.
First palm.
Okay. Well, there goes the door.
Think he's going for the door?
it's possible.
I think he's vaporized the door.
Let's get around Brooke though. Still.
Really?
That's been happening a lot.
2.
The curse of 2? Seriously?
There are 4 2s in that 2 roll.
Yeah, really. Well, he's at least able to knock the door open, reversing its hinges with a nasty screech.
Ugh. Ugh. Don't like that.
Nell's
metal
on
sound.
chalkboard sound.
Yeah. Ugh.
And he sets his eyes on Ralph and Salazar.
Oh.
You know, this is going to feel really good, even if it hurts.
Oh, I just had a thought. I know what he did. I know how he got around Brooke and hit the door of a weak but good enough attack. You know how he did? You know what he did? I'm imagining Brooke was staying right in front of the door. Riley got up in his face, and Riley just did that thing that some boys do, like at school, where they slam the locker next to somebody. That's exactly what he did.
I like that explanation.
I mean, if you want, we can roll an intimidate roll. But I think Brooke would win currently.
Yeah, Brooke would definitely win.
Because Riley's body not looking so good.
I don't look intimidating at the best of times, let alone right now.
Yeah, you're blep on the intimidation.
It's still accurate. It's still accurate.
Can I react to him attacking the door? Or is
You
it still
can.
turn order?
You may react to him attacking the door. I'm keeping the initiative up for personal reasons.
Okay, I will actually use an ice gun on him.
Oh.
Well, Tiber did choose to ignore Brooke and go for the door, so this makes sense, honestly.
I was bluffing. I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. It's just everything added together, right?
No, we should probably make a card for it.
We should at some point also.
Special fight. Channel Dex Brawl. Let's see, 3, 9.
Yeah, you just eat double penalty.
Yeah.
I believe the damage is specifically still special.
It's basically just jury-rigged ice beam.
Special,
Basically.
yeah, special +4.
9, 11. Okay.
That's your accuracy roll, is 11.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it so high? I thought you had a 4 penalty on it.
Was it a 4 penalty? I thought it was penalty after.
Yep.
You haven't mastered it, so you would still take the penalty.
Okay, so that -4 then.
I mean, that still technically would hit.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if he manages to dodge. Even with the severe penalties for being broken.
The voice, really adds to it there, Kai. Cheers for that. The severe penalties.
He still has a lot.
Yes, he does.
Aw, he met it.
He sidesteps and levels a glare at Brooke. Nobody takes what's mine. And the bone shifts and morphs into a lance. And he rockets for Ralph and Salazzle.
I don't like how you're saying both of them. But I think I get it.
All of Riley's frustrations at Ralph are coming out now.
Brooke is going to yell and try and warn them. But that's about as last thing you could do.
I mean, could he take another move with more of a penalty?
You may...
Oh, wait.
There's bravado if you want.
Okay. I guess, yeah.
This time it would be perform.
Also, I probably could have added Leader's Bravado to that roll initially, too. So.
Well, yeah, you could have.
Oh well.
Unfortunately, he still would have dodged even with the +2.
Wait, can I... It met my...
Well, you had the aforementioned -4 though, eh?
Yeah, though technically he didn't apply the
that's
-4 to his roll before. We're just saying that it removes 4 from his successes, but technically it could have been a mishmash of...
We can assume it takes 2 away from his successes
Yeah.
on average, and that's still...
Yeah.
When people make that mistake, I suggest that we just count the penalty for 50% of the successful rolls, but that's my assumption. That's how I think they should do it, but...
Fair enough.
Rounded down, I suppose, or rounded up. Rounded up.
Let's see. What was it? Okay. Smart contest.
Smart contest perform.
3, 5, 6.
Three.
Oh, did something.
That's successful.
What am I feeling Ralph
Ralph.
won't help?
You hear your leader's warning, and you see a Tiber-possessed Riley rocketing towards you with what looks like a giant red frickin' spear.
This is your fault. You know that, right?
He's just talking this level.
I embrace death, but it's your fault.
I just want to get that out there for the record before I die.
But I didn't do anything except try and snatch them out of the most fit and capable body into the fattest one.
The fat and capable.
Yeah, I mean, I am the second strongest. I also have a strength score of 5.
He'd be like, wait, there's no fat in this body. Yes! I don't have to starve it.
Riley for not eating properly, circa every single fucking episode.
So, Ralph, what are you going to do? If, besides posit about how somebody else is at fault.
Is that your final daring action?
I suppose I could use the Lazo as a meat deal.
That was what I was thinking you'd do.
Yeah, that might be the best plan.
I mean, you are grappling her, and she hasn't gotten another turn yet, so... Yeah? You may if you so desire.
Yeah, we're gonna yank her in between the attack, like, as I'm telling her this is all her fault.
What a combination. It's your fault! Throw you in this.
It's your fault. Now you die.
Well, this
The
won't be. This
crimson
won't be.
point of the spear
Yes.
pierces,
Yeah, it's weird.
pierces through Salazzle's back. Also, we can probably stop the battle music at this point.
I mean,
should
the
probably
place is
go
still
for something urgent.
collapsing. Let me think.
Do we have a collapsing building sound bite?
I did not design a collapsing building song, but I got a few ideas. Hold on a minute.
Okay, well, while you figure that out, the crimson point of Tiber's spear pierces through Salazzle's back and forward through her chest, narrowly stopping before the Munchlax's face. Her eyes go wide as she stares down at this scarlet point. And then it withdraws. And Ralph can feel she no longer has the capacity to stand. She collapses to her knees. She barely even breathes as she perishes.
Oof.
Tiber stands there calmly, smirking as he looks down at her corpse. I told you. Nobody takes what's mine.
Are you done?
Where's my select?
Yeah, you're done.
Let's see. There's a few options. I gotta play around a bit.
Okie dokie.
Car, I'm just gonna say, we do have old versions of certain escape songs we could use for this, perhaps? I don't know. Though they're more sci-fi, perhaps you could say. I'm thinking.
So, alright, so he
That one
killed
might work.
Salazzle, and Ralph asked if he's done. He's like, where's my Salandit? Okay, so that's where we are.
How about, Car, I'm gonna send you a message in Telegram real fast.
We're gonna give this man a tackle. Since Ralph thinks he should be done, but he's not done.
Well, while we decide on the music.
I was gonna say, just can I conclude that? I think we have made a decision. So just to explain to anybody who wants to play it too, play the one number 25 on the current list is going to be the one.
Which one's the current list? Because
the current list is Battles 1.
Okay.
Battles 1, number 25. I believe that will do.
He's going to take such heavy penalties.
Before we do any penalties, you should put the new art on before Keith's grid explodes.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
I also have to make the table visible again, so hold on, please. There we go. Did I loop it? I hope I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let me know the volume's good.
Planet Side Pursuit?
Yeah, that one. 25.
Yep.
Number 25. There's a reason I'm not saying the same out loud, but to be fair, it's cryptic, so it's...
Pursuit Improved.
It's an old version for something that has a new song. I kept the old versions around for exactly situations like this, where it's like, well, this old version might be good for something else, so... In this case, perfect.
Nice. And my ritual of clicking on the raw table like 100 times after.
Also, yeah, let me know if the volume's good. And, so people are freaking out about me sharing something. Hold on.
Keith's grid art.
I didn't think he was actually around today. Earlier I was like, well, nobody's around.
Working on this one image. Keep having to change it if you want to.
But anyways, welcome, Keith. Assuming he's here.
Key is here. Key said something like 30 seconds ago in the chat.
Why is... Okay. Fair enough.
Nice.
So, Rip Salazzle as well.
Yeah, we're just gonna gloss over that, but she's just fucking dead.
We beat the tar out of her.
Tiber's not a member of Team Cheer. Technically true.
No, this is actually very, very completely true, because Tyra does not get leader's countenance buffs.
Yeah. Anywho, since Tiber won't sit the fuck down, we're gonna have to tackle him. Which would be a Dex fight brawl -2, because I guess
whatever you do, you are going to end up knocking him out temporarily.
Yeah.
What if he rolls 0?
Well, okay, that's true. If you roll 0 damage, you won't. So go ahead and roll damage just in case.
Well, it's accuracy here. Alright.
Yeah, he did his accurate. Oh.
No, that's not.
I dodged beforehand, so he made it. Oh.
Can I ask a simple question?
I thought Brooks' roll was the accuracy roll.
No, that was my previous.
Can I ask a simple question if it's even possible to answer?
Yeah.
Was Riley aiming for both of them?
No.
Okay.
Tiber specifically was aiming for Salazzle. Ralph just happened to be potential collateral.
And Rise is known as the Reaper.
Did wrestling Salazzle in front of me count as an action for me to eat the penalty? Or do I have to do my dice?
Yes, you were repositioned.
Did you include leader's countenance, though?
It was an accurate.
Oh, that's true.
That is an accuracy roll.
Yeah.
It works on accuracy rolls.
Is that an extra 1 or 2?
It's
for
2.
countenance? Sweet. Alright, goodbye.
Bravado is 2.
Sweet,
Still
yeah,
2.
goodbye. Goodbye.
Well, okay, never mind.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Strength. +2. Stab.
Oh, we know something about stabbing.
Well, okay. Tiber attempts to sidestep, but gets bodied by Ralph, sending him to the floor. There's another ominous rumble coming from above. A large crack forms in the ceiling, and a heavy rock falls off to the side in the chamber. Another reminder that you all should probably be going.
Alright, yeah. I put him on my shoulder and start running.
I am curious though. Can I get an idea of why Ralph decided to attack Tiber in this case?
because Tiber wasn't letting go control.
Ah.
And he meant.
So he heard.
mentioned
Did he
where's
hear
my
what happened
commander.
with Brooke? Then was he able to hear that?
Well, I did warn them that he was coming.
True. But I was wondering if he was at all hear the conversation that Tiber and Brooke had before. Kind of curious. It was through a door, so I'm not sure.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably.
But the warning, as well as what Tiber just did, is evidence enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Ralph's a smarty. I get it. Also, wow, just took. I wonder if Tiber was Tiber not expecting Ralph to attack him.
I was basically
He's taking heavy penalties, not only for being beaten to hell by his own moves, but also for the fact that he's using so many fusion moves at once in a body that's not built for it.
I have none of the prerequisite moves for these fusion moves.
Tiber might have a set of goals and be very malicious and intimidating, but doesn't really plan it out very well, does he?
No.
Well, okay, who has to suffer the consequences of that? Me?
I know. It's not so much him, is it?
Not really.
He
On the long
had
run.
it planned out. He knew what he wanted to do. You all just got in the way at the worst possible moment.
Anyways, nice spy check there, though. Finally ending that.
Beerus has to do something with the fucking HUD now.
He does, technically.
Now we just gotta hope that Riley's the one that wakes up.
What happened? What's happening to my model? Leave me alone.
I'm trying to attach it.
Oh, I
As you
get
may,
it.
it's
They're
fine.
linked. They're linked now. If that's what you
Okay,
wanted.
there we go.
You have to
No,
grab
you can't.
Ralph.
You can't have alternate statuses on now. So could you unlink me, please?
Yeah, I can unlink you. I know how to do it.
Let me go.
Yeah, you do it. You do it.
You just link to the table that unlinks them. All right, there we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You don't want to be this close to Ralph.
He is carrying me out of here.
Hey, if you want the best link, let me hold it up for you while you link it, okay?
Let's don't even link. Just leave it like
There.
that. It's fine.
If you really want to link them, go for it now.
No.
But also there. Okay. Nope, you missed that.
Not mine.
Good work. Gotta find the aim for the feet. Oh.
See, it does that.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You can't link them
Yeah, you
then.
don't
Never mind.
Unlink.
Yeah.
There's another way I can combine them though. Hold on.
No, just leave it. It's fine. I don't
Yeah,
have to
it's
fight you
fine.
my bottleneck.
All right.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just grab them both. I'll
That's
just,
what you.
like,
That's what you can do. You can just grab
grab
one. There you go.
Someone gonna go get Brooke?
Brooke is coming. There's nothing stopping him from running now.
Yeah, the last thing that creature heard was Ralph's wonderful voice.
This is your
Telling
fault.
him it's your fault. Telling her.
As you all begin your moving out, and I'll just put Brooke's icon back in the thing. You can tell there's going to be little to no resistance as you leave. If there are any traps still functioning, well, they're not doing a very good job at it. The stairs, unfortunately, are half ramp, half stairs as you go up them, but that only poses a minor problem when they aren't actively flipping. As you move up the stair room, it's clear that Tucker has already run swiftly ahead.
Where's Tucker at this point?
About one room ahead, it looks
Oh.
like.
Tucker is currently ahead and will probably remain at least a room ahead considering they're the one running.
Fair enough.
What Salandit you do see seem to be scattering for various holes that they have made. Quicker escapes, surely, than following the hallways they've made. Not that there's terribly much choice. Tucker. You reach one of the intersecting halls.
What do both paths look like? Right, under this current circumstances.
Insight survival alert to determine which way you're going to go.
Right.
You know all these directions currently lead somewhere you've already been.
No, today is just worse than usual, I know.
Well, okay.
He will blindly
sprint down
choose the path.
straightaway.
Yeah, the straightaway makes the most sense.
Ralph and Brooke. You all make your way to the second storage room that you made it to. You could probably try and collect more treasures there if you felt like stopping. But
I feel like we're good.
What does the timer in the top right of the screen say?
Oh boy.
It's doing that really rapid beeping noise, like the little clicky beeps as it's ticking down rapidly.
If it wouldn't be terrible, I could literally throw one of the generic timers on this table and we could set it to something and that's our time to handle everything and arrange everything.
Oh, if you want, I can just give you guys a total of 10 minutes to handle this whole
Oh
thing.
fuck.
Yeah, no.
Oh god.
Maybe say to
we're just gonna
consider.
run.
Let's consider this to be our tutorial. Hurry. There's gonna be later ones where you could do that though, Car.
It's true, we could.
If time runs out, we flip the table.
Oh,
God.
Game over, rocks fall, everyone dies.
Oh no.
no!
Alright, we're gonna ignore the storeroom, obviously.
Alright. As you both skid around the corner, battered Riley's body in tow, one of the remaining berserkers ends up briefly in your way. They pause and look at you before lumbering down the hallway to the left. There's also a couple of Salandit on the walls that are currently skittering away as well. They seem to have no interest in stopping to fight any of you.
They technically do have shortcuts out, assuming the air vents don't collapse.
Oh god, they might.
Some of them may. I will say this, there's no guarantee all those Salandit are coming out alive.
Oh, I doubt it.
Christ, my kill count's gonna go way higher now.
Your kill count, right.
This was a structurally unstable ruin in the first place, expanded poorly and crudely. This was not structurally that stable even before all this, I think. Especially all the traps going around.
Brooke and Ralph, as you proceed forward, you think you can hear ahead Tucker snapping and growling, but possibly at a Salandit that got too close and in his way.
Accurate. He's not going to seek to fight.
Whistle?
Can you whistle as a crocodile?
That's a good question.
It's like lip.
That's a weird check to make.
That would be performed.
Yeah, you know what?
Performance, but
Yeah, how about Dex Contest Perform?
okay.
How dexterous are your lips,
Dex.
Brooke?
Oh shit. Wait, did all those other prisoners ever escape? Let's see, how many were there?
There was one other that we know of.
Fucking the chap, man. What's he doing?
He'll be fine. He'll just.
So, I'll put it to you this way. The mind-controlled prisoners, even though they're mind-controlled...
I do have a tooth hole.
Yes, you do. You can whistle for your tooth hole.
It's true.
Salazzle's kind of dead, and the effects only last so long.
Car, were they
like
actually
he has
mind
to-
controlled? I know that the chap was just like, no, I'm not getting involved in this because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't think he was mind controlled. I think he was just...
No, he wasn't. There are definitely prisoners that weren't under control, and the few that are still under control might actually be being in the process of being saved by some of the Salandits, because not all of the Salandits are as bad as y'all think they are.
Right. I mean, Lizard wasn't.
wasn't.
I think the most common trait for Salandits is cowardly, which doesn't necessarily mean, you know, really evil-hearted necessarily.
Yeah, and not every Salandit is cowardly.
Yeah. Wizards definitely stood up for a few things.
Alright, so Brooke whistles through there to hole.
What tile was the prison? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't remember where anything is.
You guys never found the prison.
Oh, no, yeah,
you guys
right.
didn't even feed... Okay, so... Where's the thing?
Where's the champ is a good question, though. Yeah, so maybe he's in the same place.
Back here, I think.
He was like really early on, actually, wasn't he? Well, he's near the exit.
It might have been here, actually.
So you see those arrows?
Yeah.
There was a room over here with a bunch of layers where a bunch of the prisoners were just, like, digging out this inversed ziggurat chamber for Salazzle's new throne room higher up so she wouldn't be so far down. You guys just completely missed that.
So that's B2. That's B2. So they have to deal with going up one floor. We're on B... Fuck, I don't even know at this point.
B4, B3?
Technically B3, but we did go down some stairs that were not completely a changeover, but could be considered.
This is stairs, and this is like a drop-off, so I think we're 2 floors down.
The reason I bring it up is because when you're dealing with an earthquake, the lower you are, the more fucked you are, so...
Yeah. We basically skipped the entire second level.
Wow.
Yeah, you did. You skipped pretty much the entire actual structured ruin.
We just went straight for Salazzle's throne room, and we didn't even know where it was.
Oh, sorry. I just had a realization. This is the crudely cut out, probably poorly designed extra floors. I wonder if these will collapse, but the upper floors will be not as bad.
It's possible, but
It really depends on how the upper floors will pull it in.
Roll a dice to see how good the original Orun architects were.
No. Alright, so Brooke is whistling. What effect is this supposed to have?
I want to get Tucker's attention, so we regroup.
Okay. It's possible, given the paths.
Tucker!
Will Tucker hear this?
Survival alert plus instinct.
Okay. Insight, survival, there's no alert, and 3 instinct. I should really get a point in alert sometime. Oh, sorry about that, Brooke. I hate you have a bunch of dice.
That's okay.
A 4.
I imagined Brooks to whistle before.
I think a 4 is pretty good.
A piercing whistle reaches your ears as it echoes down the hallways over the rumbling of the earth. It causes you to skid to a halt where you are, having just leapt up a displaced portion of ruin, which only seems to be getting more and more displaced as the quaking continues.
Tucker will react with an ear perk and swivel, and after just a moment's hesitation at the fork, we'll go south.
I'm going to assume the party make the left move instead of the forward.
Oh yeah. I think that would be safe to say.
Yeah, I would hope so. He just went towards the direction of the sound. This would be the most logical route.
Yeah.
That the sound would have resonated from, so...
You all end up meeting up in the same large chamber where... Oh goodness, I don't even remember this chamber.
Yeah, that's the room of the trap we never triggered.
Oh yeah!
Wait,
yeah, that trap doesn't work anymore.
Which is this the statue trap? What's it?
The statue traps were in the other large chamber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was this one? I don't even know.
This one was something else that you guys never triggered, but it's gone now.
Okay.
It's rubble. Did you guys use the orb for the traps?
No.
No.
It was debated, but ultimately not decided.
Yeah. I still debated on using it, but I never did.
Yeah.
Well,
So this patch of berry's
use
gone.
it now, but
Oops.
Oh, that's right.
I'm assuming that no traps are going to stop us.
I assume that Petriberry is a duplicate. Let me double check.
None that are currently enabled.
Yeah.
Where's that Petriberry? I'll delete it.
I deleted it.
Okay.
So is Tucker going to link up with the rest of the party, or will
Tucker
he run on ahead?
Will kind of just do a very frantic pacing because he's not entirely sure what the whistle was asking him to do. So he wants to keep going, but he does wait for the party. Probably probably makes a few frustrated.
Brooke's gonna basically wave at him to go this direction.
Okay.
I should point out that that direction leads to a storage room. It does not necessarily lead to the stairs.
Well, towards the stairs, I mean, because he remembers the way back.
I think the
Yes,
path.
it's the upper left path.
Let me use my icon.
Yeah.
I think it was like do like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Technically, Tucker could
I
have
just
gone
wanted to
entirely
group up.
across.
Fair. No, he's willing to group up, so he's waiting for grouping up, basically.
Yeah,
Just
so we're
pacing.
gonna group up and then keep going.
Oh,
That's all that it was.
yeah. Okay.
You move up familiar chambers and through crude doors, and then you find the pit, which has been partially collapsed into, and unfortunately you spy the occasional salandit limb between crushing rock. But at the very least, it eases your passage through this chamber.
Some.
I require evasion checks, everybody who's conscious.
Oh.
Because in this chamber, there are particularly large rocks that begin to fall from the ceiling. Some of them look like chunks from the ruin above.
Okay. Can Tucker do two things here?
Sure.
Evasion is just a set roll of the number on my evasion score, right?
It's Dex Fight Evasion. For you, it would be 5.
All right. I should probably write down the formula for that. Maybe I did somewhere. Yeah, 5. Okay, that's right. So he will attempt to evade, but at the same time, and this is fair enough to have a penalty, I suppose. Those tendrils will do what I suggested earlier. They will attempt to lash at any rubble. Not necessarily just the rubble that's going to hit him or Lizard, though. If he's close enough, it probably would lash at anything around his friends as well. So let's see if he can actually do anything, because all my rolls today are terrible. But 2 penalties, so that's
4.
What's that?
You did roll 4.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, with a -2 penalty, that oh my god, a perfect accuracy.
And then a 5.
Well then.
You crit those rocks.
Ralph,
Wow.
are you okay?
Is Ralph here? Ralph! I'll poke him.
I was worried for a minute they might be muted.
Maybe.
No.
He hasn't talked for a bit, that's true.
I was looking at something else. Alright, yeah, but evasion.
Silly multitasking. Alright, okay, so that is a critical, so let me roll the damage then. Special +3, so. Come on, be a decent roll, please. I just want a 2, that's all I want. Thank you. Look, I wasn't asking for much. Also stab, technically. What is that again?
It's just a... I think that's another roll.
Is that yeah, I always forget if it's a flat die or a roll. Oh, another roll.
Yeah, stab is an extra
Hey!
die.
It's a 3.
If they are weak to your move, they take a flat extra damage.
That's a flat, okay. Yeah, so he'll do 3 damage to any rocks that are threatening. And also it's a crit, which I don't remember what crits do, because I don't think I've ever done one before.
+2 dice.
What? Oh, 2 extra damage dice? Okay, let me just add those on. Alright. Whatever, it's fine.
Worth a shot.
It's just still like, probably the best overall roll so far, so.
As the team runs this winding path, getting back up the stairs, a particular rock starts to crumble down from an archway, looking to get in your way. Tucker snarls, and the tendrils on his back lash out, shattering it above you, rendering it mostly harmless debris.
How did everybody else do on their evasion?
I got
For the
one.
most part, fairly well. Unfortunately for Ralph, he failed to evade a rough gravel spray left by a collapsing rock that managed to hit the side of the stairs, sending up a sharp spray.
Ouch.
I mean, it should be noted I have a helmet.
Oh wait, you have a hat. You do have a hat! Reroll your thing!
Oh, hey, yeah. I
He didn't even call it out for that.
You have a lucky fedora, silly!
He was just calling out as a jape, but then we all remembered, oh yeah, he can re-roll a roll.
Well,
That's kind of great.
I meant, when I said I have a helmet, I meant Riley.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Well, I mean,
Wow,
yeah,
your
that
fuck
too.
up was your fuck up in words and logic really worked out for you.
Alright, so let's roll that dodge again.
I
Your
hope
lucky
so, at least.
munchlax.
Fucking worked out.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.
Your rather quote-unquote lucky munchlax sees the lines of probability and moves just a step to the side, avoiding sharp shrapnel that would have otherwise torn through their arm and shoulder.
Should have taken him out, which would have been very, very bad. He's very heavy.
Yeah, he's also dragging Riley.
And that.
He's out to drag 2 corpses.
Oh god, poor Brooke, who has a strength of 2.
You pick up, you like pick up, you like put your hands under Ralph, you tug a few times. We'll have to come back for him. You scoop up Riley and run.
Ralph wakes up in the middle of a bunch of rubble, saved by being squishy.
Okay, I'm just gonna posit something because I know Tucker cannot suggest this himself in his current state. He does have an oranberry in his pouch if the one on Death's Door wants to go pick it up out of his pouch. He could probably manage to do so. Just point that
I
out.
mean, there is technically an oranberry in Lizard's pouch.
Oh, that's true too. That would make more sense, but, well, either or would really make sense.
Too bad none of you have encountered any sleep traps, even though there were some of those on the second floor and the first floor.
But I just posited that to the 1 HP, Tubby that almost... Ralph that almost took that damage.
It's true. Unfortunately, oh right, the PPF restores will.
Yes.
You reach a familiar room that was getting dug out by some slaves. But fortunately, nobody is here. In fact, it looks like the Machamp very recently made their egress from this region very swiftly. Mostly, you can tell by the Machamp-shaped hole in the wall.
Nope.
Get it, guys. We saved him.
He's the Kool-Aid man. Also, I can only wonder how many things he's gonna like. Remembering his personality from before, I bet he's just like, oh my god, what they do. I told them to stop. What they shouldn't have done anything. They should have just kept their heads down.
No. I'm just imagining Machamp busting out of the canyon wall next to the entrance, Kool-Aid Man style, with like a dozen Salandits flattened against him. Just with this huge note face on.
His neck slightly stretched out. Cool.
As you proceed, you find the chamber that previously had the closed and rubble-blocked door, with once again a Machamp hole in it, thankfully preventing you from having to travel around this obstacle.
Of course.
Alright, this will require a minor amount of climbing because, unfortunately, this is a part of the ruin that was already shifted with the changes of the Earth over time. Now it's just gotten a whole heck of a lot worse. So those of you conscious, Dexterity, Survival Athletic, or Strength Survival Athletic? It is an honest shame that Riley isn't here to literally carry the party.
Dexterity or strength?
Yes, I could do,
Okay.
couldn't I?
Strength, then that makes the most sense. Alright. Let's go ahead and...
Yep.
There is no athleticness with Tucker, but this is still a decent roll. Which means... Okay, actually it was alright.
Everybody did really well, I'm glad. So that's where all the good rolls went.
I'm a little concerned, depending on how vertical he has to go, Lizard's positioning on his back. Though... okay, let me ask first off, would Lizard be at risk of falling off?
No.
Okay.
Your tendrils are keeping Lizard firmly on your back.
I was actually going to roll for a Dark Pulse to do exactly that if needed, but...
Nope. That is currently on auto.
I wonder if it creeps him out.
Lizard is unconscious and possibly
Oh, that's
dying,
right. He is unconscious, right. He did not wake up even with the Pension Berry. Actually...
Yep.
Yeah, because he's... Is he straight up fainted? Because he was at 1 HP.
I haven't fiddled with that yet.
Okay, I've spent this whole time thinking he was just barely conscious, but...
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I go long periods without fiddling with Lizard Sheep.
Should I
I'm
fiddle-
also not fiddling with it for a reason.
I guess I'll leave it alone then? Alright.
Yeah. For now. If by the end of the session nothing has changed, I'll zero it.
It's concerning. Alright.
Do you all want to describe how you climb, or shall I do it?
I'm thinking I toss my cargo up there, climb up, and then pick them up again.
Thanks.
This sounds very Ralph. I assume that Tucker used a combination of jumping and Dark Pulse tendrils to make it up.
That sounds cool. Probably. Just a lot of digging into the wall.
I've been thinking to people that bad things are going to happen to Lizard, but did anyone believe me? Sorry, I'm responding to the audience there.
Fair.
As Team Cheer, or what's left of them, clambers up the rock face, another deep rumble echoes through the ruins of the stone Alcazar, and you find that the surfaces that you were just on sinking into the earth, into the dark. Up the stairs they fly, fleeing through familiar passages, finding themselves back in the layered digging chamber, though much of it has begun to collapse of its own volition into a giant quicksand pit of sorts. As you glance down, there are assuredly still Pokemon down there, but saving them is out of the question. They're simply too deep, and it would risk your own survival.
Gotta leave it up to RNG. The Thanos gauntlet of RNG.
Oof.
I'm glad I'm not awake. for this.
Honestly, that one might have consequences.
How does Brooke feel about this? Kyrio?
We may never know.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
My microphone was muted.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, I wondered why you didn't respond before.
Oh yeah, Brooke's just trying to get his team out of here.
Does he
He'll
demonstrate
glance at it, but not really think on it yet.
Yeah, if we die, then yeah.
Can't really
If you
help
live-
anyone if you're dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're already
Eventually
basically carrying as many people as we can, so...
It's technically not Brooke's fault either that this happened, so...
Sorry.
You're saving those you can.
Yeah.
And technically speaking, what revenge you could have gotten has already been gotten.
Yeah. Which is one of my favorite moments so far.
What a weird voice tone you said that with. So far!
I can tell how much he enjoyed that.
What? Yeah, it's not Brooks'
But
fault.
now
Like,
you're
like
faced with a
Ralph
certain
said.
choice.
Oh, a choice.
You can try fleeing back through the makeshift passage that you did before, but it's not looking particularly safe at the moment. Or you could try and find a way around.
Brooks rash, he'll take the unstable path.
Oh, whoa, okay. Holy crap, how'd you
Sorry,
do that?
just
Crunchy.
putting the tiles away.
I don't know you can bunch them like that. How'd you do that?
I just select them all, I think.
Slightly
Select
shake
them all
and
and-
they'll collapse together.
It's a visual representation of what's happening in the dungeon.
Like, once you have a
Pretty much.
bunch of tiles selected, how do you, like, scrunch them into one place so you can bake them?
You
Shake it.
keep it held and then you shake it a bit and it will bring them all together. It
Oh.
works for anything you can hold.
I've always had trouble playing, like, groups of things in bags, and I didn't know I could do that. Fair enough.
Yep.
It's also how you quick shuffle a deck.
I knew about that, I just never thought you could clump things using the same feature.
Brook leads the way into the makeshift passage where the boulder had led you through previously. I'm going to need evasion rules again, if you please.
Oh goddamn, the
Because
boulder
this
again?
passage has collapsing chambers.
Oh. I was gonna say, if the fucking boulder came back, like, well guys, the dungeon
Yes,
tilted the
earth
other
is
direction, now
spat
I'm rolling the
up
other way.
boulder.
It's rolling up.
Oh,
It's like, goddamn, not again.
Is this with a penalty or no?
No penalty.
Dex 5 evasion?
Yes.
So I rolled a 2.
I rolled a better result than I thought. Okay.
Tucker begins to speed ahead as the chamber begins to collapse behind all of you, while Ralph begins to lag behind. Hey, Riley.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Riley. How you doing?
Roll will.
Oh no.
3.
This is not the situation in which I want to be regaining consciousness.
Got to 1.
1. Okay.
One.
That got a 1.
Okay, nothing
I
happened.
know what I
yet.
was rolling again.
Oh.
Oh wait,
Oh.
that's a 2.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
Regain
What in
consciousness.
the name of the reverse world are you doing? As Tiber wakes up, absolutely pissed.
Okay.
Look, I'm saving your life. If you prefer, I can set you down.
You're lucky this whelp's arms are broken or I would throttle you.
My arms are broken?
Well, if nothing else, I really do seem to have luck on my side. I'm very lucky.
I'm lucky when his arms are broken.
Well, can you run a little faster considering the rock slide behind us?
As I'm shuffling along, it's like, okay, I got little munchlax legs, and I'm not super duper athletic. Plus, I'm carrying you.
Well, do you have a berry, maybe, so I can actually start running?
Nope.
It's true. Do you want encouragement? I can give you encouragement seed.
Angry Tiber noises. Okay, I require one more evasion roll from all of you who are conscious, except for Riley.
Thanks. Cheers.
You're
I'm
being
not hearing
dragged,
that.
okay?
There we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna sing.
Also, I want to say, maybe having his arms broken are lucky, because, I mean, they do say break a leg, right? Oh my god, a better roll? What the fuck?
You're only gonna
For-
deal with running with broken arms.
What's
Yes.
that? What's that, Kyrio?
Yes, bro.
I see you're doing real good.
For
Yes, bro.
for Riley, for Kyber's enjoyment, Ralph, as he's running, like, you know, to pass the time, I'll sing to you. This whole cave is falling down, falling down.
Oh my
Do
god.
you want to maybe activate metronome or do something? Because you're lagging super far behind, and the
You're gonna
crumbling
die.
passage is catching up to you really quick.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a status metronome. I'm gonna be like, please ability, please ability, please ability.
So I do like.
status
Crit your
metronome.
roll, crit your roll, crit your roll.
I like how Tucker's rolls improve the moment he starts running the fuck away. Hey, Tucker's really good at like fucking eating. That's about it.
Your ability could have been right away.
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
That is the other
I mean,
ability that
if we
Peritune can
consider
learn.
primal a status condition, then you get even better at it.
Honestly, it's weird. Peritune is both quick feet and run away kind of factor into agility. Both of those two abilities. What's the hidden ability for Pooch?
I have no idea.
Oh, look it up.
Is it strong jaws?
That would not surprise me. It's rattled, actually. Pokemon with this ability hit by a bug, dark, or ghost type damage movement. Speed is increased by 1 stage. Why is it always speed? Three abilities all focused around speed in some way. Either a speed
God,
increase.
there's so many support moves, Ralph. Why do I have to sift through this?
You gotta go fast. Just pick one you like.
That's so weird.
Then it would be favoritism. Ralph, roll me 4 dice.
Two abilities increase speed when hit by certain things. One ability that just allows you to run from every battle.
Or teleport. Teleport would be amazing.
For yourself, I guess.
I mean, I don't
that's
think
fair.
anyone else is in danger.
True. He's the most at risk, I suppose. Tucker gets
Teleports without
arrested.
Riley.
Hyper pets.
Oh, God.
I'll be honest, I'm not saying it's weird. I'm not saying it's bad that the abilities are speed. I just find it odd because a lot of Pokemon have multiple abilities that are kind of different from each other. Like, one ability does this thing, another ability does this entirely different thing. But it's kind of odd. Peritune has a theme with all of its Pokemon abilities.
Strike
Okay.
fast or run fast.
Yeah.
Ralph, you get workup.
Oh,
What's it do?
I have to look that up.
It increases your strength and special by 1 stage.
Well, I mean, if you need to punch a rock,
can I just like copycat metronome and hope for the best?
you can't do anything,
No.
buddy.
No, you can't. You
Oh,
cannot
you are broke.
copycat metronome.
You said I could earlier.
What?
I did.
Yeah.
When? No.
Like
Oh.
a long time ago, when I asked what would happen if I copycat metronome, would it copycat the move metronome or the move used by metronome? You said it would copycat metronome.
Oh, right. I'm thinking the official game where copycat fails at crap like that.
Well, that's just because the
Fine.
official game is boring.
Fine. We'll see if Tiber actually has the capacity for this.
Can he wheel
As
his
Ralph bulks himself up in an attempt to run faster.
If I can teleport, I swear to God.
Well, he might, bulk up might help him carry Riley more efficiently, though. Slash Tiber.
Come on, teleport, get me out of here.
How can you copycat metronome when your arms are broken?
Waggles his legs as he's being dragged.
His arms sway as he...
This is so humiliating! Crap successes. Oh, right, he can't control it.
Yeah.
No, he can't.
Not so.
You're right,
Yeah,
then. Let's
nope.
see. Can we get the fly luck here?
Yeah, I was gonna say fingers aren't
explodes.
broken. His arms are probably. He can probably still wiggle a finger.
We can play some waggle fingers.
Yeah, it's just his arms are kind of loose because of the whole broken thing. But 3. Got it.
Okay. What is this? Autotomize.
What's that do?
Increase users' dexterity and halves their weight for the rest of the scene.
That's
Well, great. Now I
good.
can run fast.
Well, now you're even lighter.
I'm at 6 dex. I can run so fucking fast. Let me go.
What was it that you got?
Autotomize. I'm now
Autotomize, right.
skinny as fuck, but very fast.
Well, you're not skinny as fuck.
This
Just
has my weight. That puts me down.
it
to
does
like
have
fucking
your
9
weight. I just
kilograms.
Wait, it does? Wait, hold
yeah.
on. Okay, let me
Yes,
point out.
autotomize halves weight and doubles dexterity.
Okay, here's what I'd like to point out. Ralph, since he upped his strength, he's going to have an easier time carrying Riley / Tiber. If Tiber has now become lighter, that's even better for that.
It's true. I will allow Ralph to re-roll his freaking evasion check.
Please succeed.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
We're gonna will it too.
Oh, good.
Actually,
You're going to will it? Alright.
Yep.
Okay, anybody else do anything? Well, let's
Alright.
see.
I could lead his countenance if you need me to.
Please do.
Yell at Ralph to hurry up.
Oh, Ralph, hurry the fuck up.
More like Brooke is running ahead so fast and encouraging Tucker to do the same. It's inspiring.
Just like, leave him.
So cool contest
just like that.
perform.
Cool. So that's 5, 7.
Trying to get y'all
Yep.
to survive this.
Get
but it's
inspired.
getting real hard with the dice.
Get inspired by what Tucker's doing. Be a good boy like Tucker and go follow the orders.
Be like Tucker. Listen when I say run. Okay, you get 2 more dice.
I think it's enough.
No, we get. It's one more die for countenance.
Oh, one, sorry.
It's still,
they're both
they're both
succeeded,
successes.
so-
still though, yeah. Well, isn't that
Sorry,
that's
I was
1
thinking of
plus
Lotto.
1 plus?
Regardless, Ralph speeds up as the weight of Riley's floppy, broken body lightens. Tiber grumbles about wishing he were capable of running at this very second. Also curses Riley for being limpy, but that's standard.
Yeah.
Look, dude, if you misuse and break a tool, you don't blame the tool.
Not if you're.
You don't use a screwdriver to do a job of a crowbar. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I
Guilty.
mean, that's not inaccurate.
But you're like, oh, the screwdriver broke. Fuck the screwdriver. What is? It's like, well, it's not a crowbar.
I've used a screwdriver. It's cool.
Tucker comes out first, hurtling into the hallway, very nearly going into the hole on the opposite side before making a turn, skidding on his paws. Brooke similarly makes it out, and Ralph just barely makes it out ahead of the collapsing tunnel that rumbles and thunders, spewing dirt and rock
you tell
just
him, Mr.
behind the
Moon.
Munchlax and the angry awakened charge.
Oof.
You all can see the exit, and it looks like there are a bunch of, well, Pokemon currently gathered out there, though many of them are already scattering. Anything you all are doing as you head for the exit?
Running.
Yeah, running.
Yeah, I guess just running out.
Well, it sounds like a good plan.
You see, I got this, Mr. Tybee.
Tybee.
I am going to make you regret this, Munchlax.
Yeah, I'll put you on your waiting list.
Serious, like you and everyone else when it comes to Ralph.
There are a lot of people that don't like Ralph, so that's actually fair.
Which is kind of sad, because Ralph is like one of my favorite characters so far.
Very likable.
Ralph is very likable, and just he gets on the nerves of so many characters. It's great.
It's great. That's why we like him.
I mean, he made friends with the Mr. Mime.
He did.
Yeah.
They had a good time. Makes sense that he'd actually be able to consider him a literal clown, though, I guess.
Oh man, I love when he stopped to chat with the freaking the Zoroark. Like he stopped.
Wait, was this when the Zoroark
Had
had
a
like
tree through him, yes.
the tree branch in him? He's like, really?
No, it
Kind
was
of bleeding
before
out
that.
here.
Oh, right,
It
before when
the
he was...
illusion thing where he just kind of said, "Hey, what's up?"
Remember how everybody was facing, like, Tucker was facing his nightmare and stuff, and blah, blah,
yeah.
and then Ralph was just lounging?
Yeah,
Probably just in the lounge.
I think he had some popcorn or
Yeah,
something
like
snack.
playing chess or something with the other Ralph.
Yeah.
Because like Zoroark just couldn't get a beat on Ralph.
He was very unfazed by the illusions.
it helps that Ralph didn't stay to fight his illusion. He
True.
paralyzed it and split.
Team Cheer weaves almost expertly between fleeing Pokemon as the ruin itself continues to crumble and shake around them. Thankfully, this uppermost floor seems the least affected, or at least the entrance does. But the rumbling is still at least vaguely apparent even as they burst out into the open air. It's bright out. The sun is high. Slivers of light reaching down into the canyon as you all finally breathe fresh air again. What Pokemon remain in the area scatter at the sight of you. They can't be sure whether you're friend or foe, and the Salandit in particular have no intention of staying nearby any longer. Their hideout is gone, and they no longer hold any allegiance to their so-called queen.
Yeah, their queen's a spit roast.
A buried relic.
Oh my god.
How fitting. I just stopped the music because we got out.
It was, and always remember, it was her fault.
Oh.
God.
Would you mind if we stopped here? I'd like to get some things done tonight.
We have
Yeah,
a
okay, I
little
mean, it's-
bit left.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll also put on the theme that we had before entering the palace, which was... I'm trying to remember. It was actually a number of sessions ago at this point.
Rusty Canyon?
I think it was. I'm going to double check.
Because that's where you guys are.
Yeah, I just need to remember. Okay.
I just destroyed a priceless historical monument.
Though, I think I'll leave the music off for now, because I assume final scenes. But, yeah.
I mean, I think only one Pokemon in particular cares about archaeology sites anyway.
Yeah, it's a good thing Mawile is
I'm a dead man. Yeah. Don't tell her.
Yeah, Ralph, it may be a good idea to not tell Mawile about this.
Can't we have
you
an
start to
aftermath?
realize this as you finally get the chance to calm down. Ralph, in particular, you realize that, Mawile would be really unhappy with you if she figured out you had a hand in destroying an ancient, location like this.
Yeah, but a relationship's built on trust. I can't be lying to her.
Riley, I can't save you from that.
And Car, I will just...
No.
Just to defer you to final opinion, by the way, do you want a song played? Or do you just want to know music?
You can play a song. I do not mind.
But, no, that was not...
I
was
don't
kinda-
have a particular song in mind for this at the moment.
Since we're-
Perhaps
Yeah.
a sad moment song, because as you all stop, you all finally get a chance to collect yourselves. Tiber wrenches himself from words. Ralph's grasp and manages to get himself to his feet, though he's wobbly thanks to the fact that he's mostly burnt out Riley at this point. Now then, where's my Salandit? And then he levels a glare at Tucker. And poor Tucker. You're finally safe, for the most part. Your body gives out. You're safe enough. You collapse. The darkness slowly wicks away in the light, revealing the patches where you no longer have fur. The lizard slowly slides off your body, limp. And they do not appear to be breathing.
God, I swear to God.
Hey, Riley.
Hi.
You can see everything Tiber sees.
That's correct.
You can see that in particular.
Mm.
Do you want to wrest control?
Yes, I do.
Roll will from your maximum. Include logic. Include insight.
Oh, whoops.
Whoopsie.
Hold on, I need 3 more.
The indignant fury when Riley's face shifts. And while the red does not fade, his demeanor is certainly different.
Oh God. Well, assuming I have full control back here.
You do, for now.
For now. Cheers. Riley will very weakly slog over to Liz. Very clearly only on his feet by sheer force of will. And he is going to try and put as much of his own life force into Liz as he can.
Hey, what type is that?
Psychic, I believe.
Sorry, it takes me a while to load psychic.
This certainly does for some reason. Weird. I guess it's
Yeah,
is it a big one.
Yeah, psychic has 53 moves.
Oh yeah, that's quite a few.
Strangely enough, I had the normal support moves all loaded real quick.
Actually, have you ever opened that?
Psychic?
Yeah.
Maybe once.
No.
Probably been a very long time since anything in there was loaded.
Just be thankful.
So,
I
as a
spectated all
rule,
this stuff.
healing moves, when used in combat, cost a will to use. And I run will differently than apparently it's supposed to be run, but I prefer it this way. But say you're not in a strenuous situation, such as like in a dungeon, then you can use it to basic heal and top people off. Because, well, you're not needing to conserve your energies for other things. How much do you sacrifice?
Everything.
Your companions will watch as crimson becomes blue, flowing from your paws down into your beloved little Salandit's body. And the moment it stops, you go still. And Lizard begins to breathe shallowly again. Their eyelids flutter, and they manage to weakly look up at all of you, battered, bruised, broken. Riley? But Riley isn't there. Only dull red eyes, a confident smile, as the Riolu gets up and begins to walk away. And that is where we will end for tonight.
Oh god.
Well, that's weird.
That was one of the best so far. We've not had one this good in a while, in my opinion.
For anyone confused, his logic got lowered to 0. He lost his humanity.
Which means there is only one thing left there. And he's finally got what he's wanted.
He, Tiber.
Or so he believes for now. So, let's... And thank you, Kyrio, for bearing with us. Everybody gets...
No problem.
Everybody gets 15 experience from this.
Wow.
Salazzle would have given you 5. The Tyrantrum grants 6. And yes, I know Tiber basically single-handed that, but that was still really impressive. And then there's the chase, the roleplay, and Riley actually doing something I had been waiting for ages.
Dying?
Not exactly.
That's so bad.
I didn't know if this would play out the way it did, and I'm so glad it did. Y'all are gonna hate me for it. But it's beautiful all the same.
I'm just kind of randomly curious on the side. Is Riel able of learning heal pulse under normal circumstances? I'm kind of curious.
Lucario is.
Oh, okay.
Riley, your experience is going to drop to 0.
Including the 15 just gained.
Yes.
I mean, are you even a player anymore?
You just gave
From my understanding of events, I will be absent for the future, yes.
Maybe. It depends on what everyone does next session. Because I'm going to basically inform the rest of you this. You can't stop Tiber from leaving. His body is broken, But Riley has essentially given everything to save Lizard right now, and none of you are in a state to stop Tiger.
Yeah.
I mean, we could suicidally try.
You could, but that's also not a great idea. I mean, that hasn't stopped you all before. I'll say that now.
I guess Lizard's technically
But this is
conscious,
not the end for Riley. This is not the end. You all have every chance to save your friend. And I will make sure to make that abundantly clear next time. Thank you very much for this game. Thank you, audience, for watching. And for those of you watching later on YouTube, stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. Goodness me. What a session. I will say that I don't really play games where there is actual player loss, but this is definitely the sort of plot line and structure that I'm okay with, I guess. I do hope Eragon is going to still be present for the upcoming sessions.
I will be present. I will just likely be muted.
Oh, okay. I mean, feel free to, off.
I can unmute and give you shit. I'll do that, but I'll be muted.
Okay. I mean, what your personality is still, your out of character personality at least.
I feel like the empty silence where my voice should be will really add weight to whatever the fuck happens.
Darkfire says it pretty good. Now this is what you call the end of season 1.
Oh, I guess you could say that.
God. Okay, we're at the end of season 1. We took
almost 50 episodes, and it's the end of season 1.
Did anybody add
like the end of season 2, if I'm being honest.
Just to double check, the Brooke and Ralph had experience?
Yes, I have added experience.
Okay, that means I can save the table.
There is still the mysterious box that Tucker was attracted to and still has.
Yes, that is still
There
a
is
thing.
still Brooke learning and figuring out Frost Gun. There's Ralph still coming to terms with his unique abilities, figuring out how those work. And, well,
and can I be
his relationship with Palmile.
A quick question: how does Primal affect a character after they regain their normal selves?
It's generally considered a blackout state where survival instincts coming out to keep you alive.
Right.
When the danger passes, you pretty much faint again.
I forget how.
Until you have recovered.
If I recall, I actually can't remember. Did Tucker lost the logic too? Right.
No.
You
lose logic number equal to the number of currents primal you have when you go into primal.
Yes.
So the first one you lose no logic. The second one you lose 1 logic.
Ooh.
The third one you lose 2 logic, and so on and so forth.
So now, I mean, okay, so technically Tucker can bounce back from this, but now he's kind of in a very risky situation with his primal
Welcome to
points.
where I was sitting for 41 episodes.
Yeah. You can remove Primal with like a
50
buttload of
XP.
XP. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The first one's free, as somebody said. Okay, that's what I needed to know because
Everybody gets one.
It might be worth your time to save the next 13 XP to get rid of that, if I'm to be 100% honest with you.
yeah, I mean he's not gonna turn into a demon if he loses all logic. But unfortunately, it would be very sad if something similar, if he just became a dog and nothing else.
If Tucker lost all logic, Tucker would probably have the easiest time coming back. Not because he remembers the most from being human, like Ralph frickin' Mr. Logic Pants over here, but because Tucker's the most empathetic. You've made a lot of very positive and negative memories here as a Pokemon, but you seem to enjoy it. And you enjoy Team Cheer. I'm almost worried how Tucker's going to feel when he wakes up and realizes Riley sacrificed again.
On the subject of Tucker losing all logic, one thing that also makes this less dire for him is the fact that he's already intermingled his mind and his instincts together before, both because he was forced to due to stress and PTSD even, but also because of personal choice at times. It wasn't always the best choice that he made involving that, but it did help him get through some stuff. So I could see him recovering, though maybe not immediately, if he did go to zero logic. And worst case scenario, it would effectively, he wouldn't leave the team. He'd probably still be completely part of Team Cheer, even if a part of him would be lost for a while, because he'd be effectively just a very loyal dog to Brooke at that point. So, still scary idea to lose to have him go to zero logic, but yeah. Also, it costs not 15 but 50. Eragon is how much it costs to.
That's what I said.
Okay, people misheard you apparently, because everybody was like 50. It's 50.
This is why voice recognition doesn't work for me.
It's that accent.
No one can understand what I say, even people.
And we'll have to see, because the way I play, as I said before, the way that Tucker works is that what he increases and stuff is not based on what I think he should do, but what he thinks he should do. So if he wants to shake that primalness, then that is going to be up to him, and to him having enough experience for it at the time. So we'll see what he does. But yeah. Charm, I figured out how to increase it. Okay, Chris, you need to stop talking about it. He spent this entire session telling me how to make the dice rollers better.
We haven't hit the cap for them yet.
I know!
They don't seem to like 10 successes very much. I'll give them that, but you know.
Yeah. Well, so we can just split it up if we need to. But yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me on this session. And Kyrio, you try to have the best, time. I know you're going to be super busy. You have a good Thanksgiving, all right?
All right, thank you.
Hope you can make some great food. I know you're a great cook, so.
You all have a happy regular day.
Mm-hmm.
And Thanksgiving to everyone else who celebrates it.
Yes, I agree. I'm up here in Canada, so I don't have Thanksgiving going on here, but to all of you who celebrate tomorrow, I hope it goes well for you. Yeah, we already had our Thanksgiving. We were much faster at it.
See you later.
See ya, Kyrie.
Have a good night.
Oh, what a session. Yeah, so I suppose everyone else also has to go. I will do my special announcement thingy in a little bit, but let's conclude here entirely. I'm going to save the table. I haven't actually done that. Whew. Also, I'm glad to see...
Just throw it out there that as a character, Riley made 2 choices in this entire session. One to warn the party of encroaching super nuclear attacks, and once to sacrifice himself to save all he did.
The fewest choices you've made in a session, but perhaps the largest choices you've made in a session.
Yeah, probably.
I guess I should... You know what? Actually, I guess I should remove the dungeon, huh? We'll just...
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Rest of the Dungeon. You are probably just rubble. Is there a reason these tiles are out? I'll put them away, too.
Those were excess tiles that I did not need.
Fair
also,
enough.
I have left a thing on Riley's sheet.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, hold on.
Stolen scarlet well in hand. Before you lies but one demand. With blood chilling unto ice, you give all in sacrifice.
That'd be way more profound if it wasn't for the comment directly above it.
You said exactly what I was going to say. Perhaps we should remove that. What do you think?
You're not removing that. I put that there. These are notes on Riley's existence.
So the first one does play into it well.
Possibly Scarflies have a cat.
Oh, I just realized. Did you know that Scarred actually has 2 R's? There you go. Fix it for you.
Possibly Scared for Life is still pretty
I
accurate.
mean, yeah, technically. At least Tiber still has a cute bum, I guess.
I have avoid all mirrors over in my notes inventory section. I should probably put that up there as well.
I just like how it's a
Beerus
list of
is right.
paranoias.
Beerus is right. Tiber is well aware he's not a match for Rise at this very moment. He's going to rectify that.
That's true.
Well, that means I know exactly what
Also,
the fuck you're doing.
he walked away
Okay.
confidently. Does he still have broken arms, though? I'd imagine he does.
Yeah, he's pretty broken all over, but Riley just did something that gives him the capacity to recover much faster.
I can now heal.
Yes,
So
he
now
can.
he can.
Is this what he wanted, or is this the end he sought, or is it just he'll work with what he got? I wonder.
I'll tell you this: if Riley didn't wrest away control and do what he did, Tiber would have been pissed, but he wouldn't have been able to save Lizard because Tiber can't heal.
Yeah.
Tiber does not possess the capacity to heal. He lost that a long time ago.
And Key makes a good point too. Not only how will this affect Tucker, but how will this affect Lizard? That's another thing to think about.
God.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, really, of how it affects everyone, but those two in particular, especially those.
Oh, it's going to be very interesting into the RP next session, isn't it?
Yeah. That was a great session, though, Car. Good work on this. Oh, let me get rid of the... No, wait, I already did. Okay, good. And also, hey, we had the Tyrantrum model, which is one of the new models on the table the whole time, and it didn't break anything. It didn't cause issues. So I think the issues we had last time with the new models was just coincidentally happening at the same time of trying those out.
I think it was because first time trying things out, everything has to just vomit
Explode.
all over each other.
That too. All right, save the table one more time because I'm schizophrenic about it. Am I the only person that, like, saves their game 3 times in any game they're playing if it has manual saves? Like, just been back to back because it feels better. All right, but I guess I will say a good night to you guys in the call and switch over to my other announcement that I'm going to be doing. So
I'm going to go cry myself to sleep.
good night to you guys, Eragon, Car, and Tubby. You guys have a great night. I'll talk to you guys again soon enough, I'm sure.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, but that is session 48. And indeed, you could consider it a season end. I'd say this is a definite season end. So, session 48, end of season 1. Jeez Louise. Come back in 2 weeks. Ironically enough, because that's gonna feature Lizard rocks. So we can feature Lizard as he cries in sorrow. Yay. Oof. Is it season 2? Yeah, maybe. We did have done enough episodes at this point. Where would the season 1 break have been, though? Like, what would have been season 1 end? Maybe, what do you guys think? If this is a season 2 end, then where was season 1 ends? Sea Spray? Leaving Sea... Well, getting to Sea Spray or leaving Sea Spray? Because if that's the case, if it's leaving Sea Spray, then season 2 is pretty short. Season 2 was Sea Spray. Okay, yeah, I could see that. So season 1 introductions before Sea Spray, season 2 Sea Spray, season 3 now. But yes, thank you all for coming. Stick around if you want to stick around for the special announcement. Those of you not on YouTube, those of you in the stream. And this is the conclusion for now. Session 48. I will see you guys for session 49, where we can only imagine what's going to happen next. I'll see you guys then.